Good evening and welcome. My name is Rob, aka Lantern Noir. We are gathered together tonight for the third episode of season 2 of The Convergence, a kind of crazy mashup of multi-universe Dungeons and Dragons before it was cool with the release of Spelljammer. And these folk don't need it to build a ship to fly between the multiverses. They just need to be ripped horrendously from their own and dropped in a strange and different one, far from all friends and loved ones. Maybe a boat would have been better. I don't know. Anyway, quick bit of housekeeping. Massive thank you to Pond for continuing sub. It's been 13 months. I cannot believe that. That's kind of crazy. So thank you for helping with everything you do around here and being part of the games. Because you're here twice a week, which is like crazy amounts of me to endure. My wife doesn't even see me that much. Is what it is. So we should go around the table. And we're going to stay with the icebreaker, even though I know Pond has already had to field it once. But this time it's with a different character. So we'll get a different answer this time. As most of you know, I am in the process of looking for gainful employment as retirement has been fun, but it's over now. And it's time to actually make some money again. So who are you? Who are you playing tonight? And what question in the interview does that character dislike the least? Because we all know the standard interview questions. It's almost to the point where you could address them in your cover letter and then you could skip the interview, which maybe you did, but then they still kept bringing you in and ask you all the questions that can be answered in your cover letter while you seethe and try so hard not to say, well, if you read my cover letter, you would know. Sorry. Anyway, Molly, you ready to kick us off?
Sure. I'm Barely Molly, or Bear or Molly, whatever you prefer, and you can find me on Twitter and TikTok now. For art, lots of art. And then I play Samantha Metal, the gnome artificer, and JB, the steel construct. He's a beefy boy filled with bubble gum. And what question? I'm trying to think of like interview questions. I think it's like the how would you, the question that's like, how would you improve workflow for blah, blah, blah? And I think Sam's like, first of all, I'd scrap everything you have, throw it out. It's garbage. Here's how we improve everything. I think that she fully is like, we throw away everything you do and we make it better my way. And she's like, I don't know why I didn't get the job. It's pretty right for Sam.
I was going to say also based on some of the interviews I've been on, that might not be the wrong answer. See also, good strong man. We'll tell you all about that another time. Pond, you ready to go?
Yes. Hello, everyone. And that other Pond. You can find me here on Twitch. And for me, or not me, Aveline, her least favorite interview question is probably what is her strengths, because she's the person that has to avoid going. And it takes all of her willpower to not do that and look like a total jerk face. So yeah.
By the way, if you check our YouTube, you can watch the Bitter Victory, the most recent episode. That will become even more funny once you have watched the icebreaker round with that particular group. But that was not an accident. Tiffany, you ready?
Sure. Hi, I'm Tiffany, and I'm playing Sib, your favorite human ranger. Her least favorite interview question would probably be the new one they keep doing, like, how would you put together your perfect Sunday? This is the one I keep getting lately. I'm like, okay. She'd probably be the one that goes, I don't eat Sundays. That's not the right answer, by the way. But yeah, that would be hers.
Fair. NLK?
Hi, I am Nightlight Night, or NLK. You can find me here on Twitch. And tonight I'm playing at Katizar, or Katie. And I think that probably her least favorite question would be those it doesn't matter what the question is, but the answer is supposed to be I'm always going to rat out my friends. I'm always going to rat out my coworkers. Like, doesn't matter what the context is, but the right question is, oh, I'm going to tell. I'm going to be a snitch. Because Katie likes rules, but she likes friendship and cares more about that more. So.
Awesome. That
I love the idea of Katie sitting in an interview and just going, but snitches get stitches, is what
They
Sam
do.
told me.
And like she has like it's an ill-fitting like power suit because
Yes.
like just the muscles and
It's
everything.
just over your chainmail. Like,
Yes.
fully,
She has like
yeah.
a little briefcase that she's clutching because she's really nervous.
It's like this big.
So I'm thinking season 3's art is going to be the 4 characters playing Dungeons and Dragons in modern human clothing.
Either that or just in Hot Topic. I feel like all
we
like
need the Hot
season
Topic.
3
We need
should
the
be
Hot
just us in Hot Topic.
We need the Hot Topic at some point.
It's really just having us hit those different places that we can hit all of them. Like, where are our stopping points?
Escape from Hot Topic.
Okay.
Nice.
So, speaking of which, a little bit of housekeeping before we get into the game itself. I do want to put this up on the overhead, just to let everybody know what's been going on. But we have heard back from one of our artists because thanks to the primary art for the season is being worked on. I just talked to the artist. She's almost done with the preliminary sketch. I should see it by the end of the week. I'm excited. This is from the stretch goal for the character reaction art. So here we have all the many faces of Katie. And then we also have for showing off the many faces of Sam. With a little bit of a debate, should we have something for when she is working and has moments of inspiration? To which I simply suggest we just take the glee, the anger, and the surprise, and we just put them in a constant rotation for that phase.
Oh no, she's got the tongue sticking out the side of her mouth because she's so dedicated.
The pencil in a
Or
bun.
like
the
she
tongue
has her
sticking out,
she has
sweat.
her hand like this. She's like, or
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Sure. With a wrench, like,
Oh yeah.
She's like hitting, gently tapping with a wrench.
So there's the progress on that part of the Kickstarter. I'm also going to, as part of this, remind everybody that is still running. I am a little bit sad that I won't be able to do an official stream to wrap up the Kickstarter because I will be on holiday. But I'm going to do my best to stay in touch with everybody. I am planning to pack my iPad and a keyboard. I'll use it as often as I can get on the interwebs while I'm there. But because I understand Europe has the internet, so it's just a matter of figuring out how I can get on their internet while we're there, and how much, again, the family will let me do that live stream from I'm traveling with Kitty K. I have a bad feeling if I were to say, do you want to do a live stream from the phone? It's going to become a very interesting evening. So I'll double check before I leave to make sure I've got the Twitch app installed. Also, as part of the Kickstarter, the dice are up. We are having a debate about whether or not we're going to be changing the dice slightly, because I understand there's been another batch that are a little more gold, a little less green, and I really dig them. So we'll see.
Oh no, these are the ones. The green ones are the ones for this year. Season 3 might have different dice.
Okay. All right. Well, if chat were to say no, we want to see these alternative dice. Just saying.
All right.
Saying.
They might have been all purchased already.
I don't know how many sets he made. I don't remember.
Fair.
Well, that was kind of a flub. He's not really sure he can recreate, so it might be a ultra custom. I'll see how many I'll see how many sites he's got.
I can absolutely respect that. So that takes care of the housekeeping. That takes care of that. That takes care of this. We, as a gentle reminder, we're off next week because, again, I'll be traveling. And then we're back at it, and we should be good for at least a few weeks in a row. And fear not, it did come up in an interview today. Are you going to keep doing this live stream Twitch thing? And I was pretty firm of I fully intend to. I don't see where it would ever get in your way. And if that costs me a position, just at some point in chat, give me an address and a couch so I know I can take everyone to flop on. Just in case. Kitty K sleeps in a small ball. She just needs a corner. I'm just saying.
Well, that
Anyway.
just means you're taking up travel writing as a career.
Could have a block.
It'd be awesome.
So, previously, let's see. Season 1 ended. Convergence event happened. So, and there was some confusion on that. So it always is a good idea to kind of go back and remember that. Ted created a convergence event successfully, which also means, based on the circumstances that you rode past on your rush to get to him before he could really unravel reality, he also threw about 3 dozen gnolls into Aveline's reality. Nothing could possibly go wrong from that. Aveline did not go back with that in that opportunity. There was some back and forth debate about that. And at the end, decisions were made that were not hers to keep her here in Reality Prime. In the wake of this, they have stumbled into, or rather had thrust upon them, a group that is desperate to destroy Ted's research, as they have been on a mission to murder Ted himself. Because Sam's desire to murder him is not sufficient. Everybody has to hate Ted. That's just the way that goes. They followed this group back to their headquarters. They found their way down into the bowels. They woke up and chose violence. There was a very long discussion about the intentions, and of particular note, they discovered that they have found Katie's human reality self. Would be the best way to describe it. And that has caused a lot of interesting thought processes. After some significant conversation with Zari and her 2 parents, the party has agreed effectively to wait out a decision as to what is to be done. They were able to find Helena, who had been not murdered, but kidnapped effectively by this group, who were planning to see how much of a role she had in Ted's work. I believe those were all of the questions that we left answered last time. Did I miss anything in this conversation we need to talk about? Nope.
I don't think so.
We have collective head shaking. That's generally, at this stage, that's a good sign. And that's where we left off. So without further ado, if we're ready to play, shall we?
We are warriors to the very end. We must stay strong. Together we will win. In the universe there is darkness. Danger lurks out there. Danger. The evil tries to get us. It's everywhere. We are powerful. Beside you we will stand. We are warriors till the very end. Together we will win. The Convergence.
So, you find yourselves in the company of Helena. Zari will have, I'm going to scoot her to another part of the map for now, because she will leave you alone to discuss what your plans are now that you are, now that you're here. Helena looks tired, but in relatively good spirit, having been tilling earth for some time. Her clothes are tattered, but not bloodied. She does not look seriously injured in any way, shape, or form.
Are you okay? What happened to you? How'd you end up here?
She pauses and kind of rolls her hands around the shovel they've given her. They attacked the Empire tried to remove me when they thought something had gone astray. And when I didn't comply, they sent some of the dragoons to pick me up. They had just arrived at the same time that just after Ted had left with just after Ted had left. And then before we knew what had happened, these people assaulted us, murdered the dragoons. I barely had time to even realize what had happened before one of them had my arms pinned and was binding me up and carrying me off.
So the dragoons had gotten you, not the gnolls. We were concerned that the gnolls that Ted was in control of, had taken you.
No, thankfully I didn't see any of those minions. When Ted left, he was very confident. He was prepared. I didn't think the research was ready yet, but he was confident. He had his device. He had his calculations. He had an anchor. He just needed to get to the location.
Perhaps not discussing those events right now. We don't necessarily know who's listening. And your association with Ted, unfortunately, is why you're digging this hole. I would like to hear your story, though, just once we get you out of here.
Have they told you anything about their plans for you?
A great deal about some sort of trial to establish my role in Ted's work to unravel the universe. That's what they kept saying over and over again.
Wasn't your work mostly on documenting the gnolls?
Yes.
So
Mostly. And at this, she makes there's a moment when she looks very pointedly in Aveline's direction and then looks away.
But we are glad that you are unhurt, mostly.
Yes. Also, and she pokes the ground with the shovel a few times, this patch is incredibly easy to till.
That
you do a
would be
little
your way of-
investigation?
Let's get out of the way now so that you don't have to ask me again later.
Oh, an 11?
Okay.
Hello?
Yep.
Oh.
Nope. Double checking a couple other things.
Sorry.
I need a fourth freaking monitor.
No, I looked and everyone was frozen in place. And I was like, is it me? Yeah.
No,
well, we're currently having storms, so
Yes,
who knows?
yeah.
Which, by the way, folks, I will apologize in advance if anyone disappears, including me. There will not be a reboot on the evening, because if we lose it here, we done with the way the storm is going. It's like Thursday. It'll be like Friday before we get our power back up. An 11. This isn't that hard. This patch of about one size of a grave is very much well dug. It looks like it's been dug up and then refilled. It's not the hard pack that you're standing on as you stand around it.
This is a scare tactic.
Yes. Like they keep. Okay. I see.
All right, I'm gonna go like threaten to kill them, and
No,
then
well,
they'll
No,
like.
wait
Aveline,
just a minute.
Aveline,
Here.
Aveline.
I won't actually kill them. I couldn't kill someone.
Well,
if
I
they're-
understand, but if we're being honest, the reason that we are somewhat in this mess is because we attacked them. And I understand, I fully understand why, and they did not respond. However,
But if you think of it this way, they attacked Helena first, and then we attacked them, and then now we're here. So if you think of it,
And to add to that, they attacked Helena and then attacked us and then we attacked them.
yes.
I don't feel okay with threatening to kill what is me
Yeah.
in this universe.
Yeah.
I still don't quite understand what is happening with that.
Helena will
But-
actually put her finger up. There's actually, according to Ted's math, a non-zero possibility you will die.
I don't understand what a non-zero is.
Well,
I
it
did not
did-
learn that
it's
in my
not-
numbers.
This is
A non-zero is a 1 or 2 or 3.
A non-zero chance means you can, essentially.
Like, we don't
So
know
I-
for sure the interplay between it's.
But we are two separate beings.
Are you?
So are you saying that you
I hope that she like looks over and she's like, yeah,
wait,
no,
and then I
we're
pinch
just-
Katie on the arm really hard.
Ow!
And then I look over at the other Katie.
Who's left?
Oh.
But you
Well,
didn't hear
has she
anything.
left? Okay,
She left.
okay.
So are you saying that the Katie family here exists here because there's a Katie family existing somewhere else? So
no,
if
but
one
that
dies,
doesn't
the other
make
one dies?
sense.
I don't think
isn't
that
your
that's
dad.
yes.
Oh,
It's
I
not.
didn't mean to say it that abruptly.
It happened a long time ago.
Right, but it wouldn't that negate that fact if he's here, right?
I'm not sure.
Like it's for sure. Like it wasn't like he got lost in a sandstorm deal, right?
No, he's gone.
Okay.
He's
Um,
gone. He's been
Well,
gone.
there goes that theory.
Helena
I
considers that. Assuming this isn't a stepfather.
Wait, are
It's
you trying to
not.
say that this dad's your actual dad from the other
no,
place?
no. At least I don't
And
think so.
the two were not in the same reality at the time. There's a theory within. And she kind of glances around and then drops her voice in her step. Within the calculations that interplay between essences could impact.
I want to make it very clear. I had no intention of killing any of them. I was just trying to spook them, much
mean,
like
you
you're
did say
digging your
you
own
kill
grave.
all of them, Aveline.
No,
All right.
And
Oh,
Aveline,
okay.
they're also heavily outnumbered.
Yeah.
Yes, that's very fair.
And especially if they have magic. I'm spent almost.
Oh, I haven't even looked at that.
And so at least right now until we have it's the strategy, Aveline, you know this. We can't rush into this situation when we are so heavily outnumbered.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm still feeling a little
No,
testy.
it's understandable, but we just need to take stock in what we have right now. And I'm not really sure what we should do.
How many flights of stairs down are we?
We
3?
were 3? Okay.
Was it 3?
I'm going to say 3 because it's a good number, and whatever it was last week, now it's 3.
Okay.
And how tall is this room? Is it like a 2-story tall room? Like, is this? It's kind of like gardeny in here.
It's
Thought it was
that
a
it's
courtyard.
that 10 to 12 foot basement size type ceilings.
Okay.
Dear God, what are you calculating?
I mean, we could. How long do you think we got?
Is going through this
Hour and a
trial
half.
such a bad idea? I mean, we had trials back in my reality quite often. It does seem like they may not be fair, but I can only hope that there's some semblance of fairness.
Katie,
Here.
when you say trial, what do you mean?
I mean that we had the guilty or accused parties stand in front of the
Okay.
and we the whole group would hear them out. And then it would be a process of them stating their case. If there were witnesses, if there were anything else, then they would come forward and we would hear as many sides as possible. And then there would be a vote and then judgment carried out. I can only, is that not how all trials are?
Sometimes there's that, and sometimes there's trial by combat, fire.
Well, I mean, yes,
Not
of course,
getting
we
it
had that too, but like not for something like this. I mean, trial by combat, if you were fighting over, if there was.
I don't know
Certain-
how much we'll get a say. They may have
I mean,
assumed that what we already talked about was our say.
I love the enthusiasm, but I have to get out of here because I think you guys are forgetting I am holding a hot bag right now. Of things. Literature, if you would.
I mean, okay. So
The
you would need.
actual device itself.
Yeah.
I thought we put that in JB.
Oh my god, I got so excited I swallowed spit.
Most Sam thing I've ever heard you say.
I'm gonna disassemble it. I'm gonna disassemble it, and I'm going to put the bits and pieces just in JB. But I'm gonna disassemble it and try to keep the memory of how to reassemble it. I think I can as a insane tinkerer. I feel like I could be able to do that, right, with tinkerer's tools.
I feel like you would have a code that you had created that you could make notes of too.
Yeah, like you take it apart, put it back, right?
Well, and
I don't want them to have it at all, and
well,
I don't
we're
want
not
them to
the
know.
ones on trial. It's Helena.
No, I think we're all on trial now.
I think we all are now.
Oh.
Although
I did not
Helena
get that
was-
context.
No,
I
we're
thought they had
we
already
fully-
condemned Helena.
I thought that what we just did in the throne room.
No,
was-
alternate you caught on that we were lying, and told her, your alternate mom, and she didn't like that.
Kind of before we knew we were lying.
Yeah, a little bit before we even knew we were lying.
Yep.
Also, the struggle with this trial right now is that technically, with what they're looking for, Helena is guilty. She did have association with Ted, and she was working to create a convergence event.
Why would you just
So-
say this into the open?
I'm whispering it very
Okay,
softly because I was the one who
okay.
was like, we shouldn't talk about this, and we're
Right.
talking about it anyway. So I was like, you know
Okay.
what, why not? But yeah, that's the so. My fear is her going on trial.
Oh
for-
wait, Matt. I will take out a stone, and it says that I can emit.
Oh dear.
Cone of silence.
I wish, yeah.
I was trying to see. I mean, technically, I have. Oh wait, do I not have it prepared?
6 seconds of a recorded message, so it's just share, just the 6 seconds of share on a loop, or so I don't know,
You're
just
making a
just
white
song,
noise
a pop
generator?
song. Yeah, it's a noise. Yeah. And it's just really loud. Yeah.
Can't you have JB just like run his engine or fan or something really loud?
And he'll just
Oh,
like
that's
be
true.
stomping too, like dancing. So it's not conspicuous. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I thought you'd go with She Blinded Me with Science, but because you got the doo.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
While we're going through this, could I also do a perception check just to see if anyone is out there listening?
Yeah, can I also?
Ooh, could I do an Arcana check to see if there's any devices in here listening in on us or watching?
I just want to see if there's other ways out.
Okay.
Lots of checks.
I felt left out. I want to check too.
Fool me once, Rob. I'll never not check again, okay? Not after last season.
Well, that was different. He wasn't.
Oh, was it?
He wasn't checking it. I knew he was using an illusion to appear that he was.
Or were
there.
we actually rolling? I didn't.
Apparently.
Oh, I did.
Okay, because I was like, I saw people rolling, and I was like, wait, did we get the go ahead?
This is one of those. Rob has no firm opinion. He's just going to let you do what you're going to do, and he'll figure it out later.
Okay.
This is not terribly far from Giorgio's self-motivated performance checks. They're like my family. Entire party. Aww. Anyway, okay, so let's look at how the dice go. Yeah, Aveline has no clue what's going on. Sib is looking for another way out. You'd have to go exploring to find something. I will say that as you peek around where you're standing, there definitely is more of the map. I shouldn't say map. There is more of this underground area that they have been able to restore and maintain. So there's definitely like there's a direction you could go to go deeper into this area. Whether that's a good idea, it's a whole different
that
story.
stopped us before. I'm gonna go investigate.
Okay. Let's see. The party was split at 40 minutes live. Double check your tickets. Remember, you cannot have gone over. If you underestimated the time, you're in, but if you overestimated, you're out.
Closest to without going over.
Yep.
I got bingo. I scared Rob. We split the party.
You rolled investigation.
I rolled investigation.
That's-
We really need a convergence bingo card. That'd
We
be
do.
funny.
There's a stretch goal for next
For
season.
sure. A little digital bingo card.
Laminated bingo cards.
Oh my god. Incredible.
Okay, so there's some more map for you to take in as Sib goes off to explore. She will
Oh.
see
I didn't mean to grab you, sorry.
that there's a whole crypt area back here. You do notice collections of stone circles around graves that look not terribly fresh. And at the end of that passage, there are a set of stone sarcophagi. So that's
Are
something
there
to-
stones around the area that Helena's digging, or just all the ones next to Helena?
just the ones next to her.
Okay.
So there's that. Continuing on down, Katie is relatively confident that there's nobody within earshot. If they are, they are far stealthier than you.
I don't think anyone has been listening. At least that I can tell. Now,
I got an
I do.
18 on my arcana. Did I see any magical? Oh, sorry.
No, you're all good. I was gonna get to that. So here's a vibe. There is definitely something ooky in the air here. That
Necrotic, a little something else going on.
little salt in the air, maybe.
Mm-mm.
Now, what that means for you at this moment, it's hard to say. But there's definitely something off. Not quite the stench of the grave, but you have to kind of wonder if here's how Sam reads this. The smell is right, the feel of the lighting is right. Enough stuff is off that these people have a backup plan for defense. And there's a reason they put you back here. How bad is the backup plan? Don't know. Could just be some animated skeletons.
Are we dealing with necromancers here and they have the gall to judge us?
Oh, and I don't have... Okay, never mind.
To that, I was well, necromancy for the greater good.
That's science for the greater good. Argument made. But case closed.
Really Once dead is dead. Stay dead. Stay in the ground.
And then she stops and almost like starts to dig just to avoid continuing this debate.
I will plop down and spend as much time as needed to disassemble I'll get in the grave. I feel like it's good cover. I'll get down in there and
Katie is not going to let that happen.
No, it's fine.
What are you doing?
No, I literally will pick you up.
I'm hiding.
Put you somewhere else.
Okay, well, I need
Hide
to
behind
disassemble
JB.
this like now. Oh yeah, okay. I can sit behind JB.
Here, we'll do like a little corner thing. JB will be on one side, I'll be on the other, and you can be like in the middle.
Yeah.
Like right here.
Okay.
That's fair.
And
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, do you think if I were to empty my arm of gumballs, I would be able to shove the research into my arm, even if that means foregoing my hand crossbow bolt? Okay, too much?
Books.
Even if I rip them from the spines and stuff them?
Books.
Got it. Okay. Well,
Sam could drive an 18-wheeler by stacking these up. She'd see right over the dash, no problem.
oh, fun. Wait, so like how am I carrying this? How many books are there?
Don't you still have the bag of holding?
No, I don't. I'm using that to do the
Oh yeah. So it sounds like you're carrying two very large books and somebody else is each carrying one. So let's say there are three large texts.
Okay.
Notes.
Okay.
So either you spread them out or you're heavy backpacking it like a modern.
Could we have tied a bunch to Fukon?
Can I like put them in the electrical area of JB? Like not the vending machine part, like open up the electrical unit and in the back?
Seems like the chance of fire might be high.
You'll be fine.
I was gonna say you want to.
JB took a fireball to the chest and didn't go on
He's
fire.
fine.
True, that's true.
Plus, it's
And
not
it's
like
not
he does
working electrical parts because it's all magic.
Yeah, he runs on my love alone. He doesn't run on electricity. And a lot of sugar. Just a lot of sugar. It kind of constantly smells like burning sugar.
So what is our plan?
Get out.
We do need to...
Tuck my head back in and go find a way out.
Is there
yeah.
anything back there?
More graves and some coffins. And what's over here on the right side? Oh, sarcophagus. I'm gonna go look at the sarcophagus and see who all those people are.
I mean, if these people were smart, and they don't seem that dumb, if there's a collapse or a cave-in, which from the looks of the top of the building, it's a real possibility, they'd have to have another exit through the back of this thing. Some type of tunnel system. They have like a hierarchy here. Don't most castles and stuff have like secret passages and things?
Can I tell how long this thing has been collapsed? Like, this was not created recently. This is a huge underground
Yeah.
What was
garden
this?
area. Like there's,
What was this originally? You had said,
it was an office building, wasn't it?
Mhm.
That had collapsed.
but they've dug down, or was this? Is this still technically a floor?
This is like the
Like
lowest basement.
sub-basement?
This like the third sub basement under the structure.
And if we've learned anything, it's that most buildings have a sewer system.
I'm gonna look for that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any signs of it yet.
Well, let's
I'm also
peek-
gonna
yeah.
start tapping like these walls over here because based off of the direction that we walked, I know there's a room here because we were just in this room. Or I think there is at least. And I'm gonna try and find any like loose wall area. I don't know what the walls are made out of. Drywall? If it's drywall, I'm gonna punch it.
No, it's a reinforced stone that they
All right,
brought
I'm
in
gonna
and
look
set
for
up.
any sort of loose stones or anything that looks like it could be kind of easily moved, or if challenged, then moved.
So I do have a question. So this thing right here on the map.
Yes.
So it looks like they burned their bodies most of the time. Would Katie? I mean, I feel like Katie would know that it's like a big burning device.
Oh yeah,
You know.
yeah. It's got chimneys
So-
that go up, disappear up in something above. That would be a very astute observation from our cleric.
Okay, well, if the cleric then wouldn't. I mean, perception was pretty high, but
Yes.
sorry, that was a little meta.
Nope, but that's still
Can-
like. I'm giving you
Okay.
that a thumb up.
Okay. How big are the chimneys? Oh,
Just climb up them.
no.
But Rob, my waist size is just about that size.
But you have books.
But your shoulders aren't.
Mm. Well, if I take the arm off, it is. Oh, Rob, you
Oh, you
underestimate
can't argue
me so
with that.
well. I will catapult myself armless up a chimney. You don't know me, Rob. I could catapult the research up.
We don't know what's
Yeah,
up
but then
there.
it's out there.
Yeah, smoke
Wait.
tends to go up naturally.
Yeah, think
and there
about
could be
this.
turns
What if
or
Sib? Could you
Yeah.
call Fukan through the chimney?
I think he's
How
down here
large
with
is
No,
that
no,
us.
no, 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 no,
dinosaur.
no. That just like so that
Hmm.
he's up there, so that the research, once it's catapulted, could be caught
I
and
could
then taken
reduce.
to a.
Yeah.
I have reduce and large.
How many times is it a spell slot?
Yep, I have 2 of those a day.
Okay,
What?
because you used one for
Anything
Aveline.
you are carrying
Oh. How long does it
comes
last?
small too. 1 minute.
That's
So
not very long.
we would have to reduce and catapult immediately.
To Fukan. Fukan would have to grab it and then.
Except the problem is Fukon's with us because he was battling with us
Oh,
in
that's
the
right.
previous
Fukan is with us. Never
yesterday-
mind.
last time.
oh,
Never
Yeah.
mind. Okay.
punch him over there.
Anyway, that was just
It was
okay.
a good thought though.
It's a good thought, but okay.
Yes.
Anyway, the whole point of that was supposed to be if they are burning their bodies, they probably prepare and get rid of things somewhere. So if there is a sewer grate, it should be down here.
Oh, excellent.
True. I'm gonna go look at. There is a back room in here. I wanted to see what was in there.
Oh wait, what is this? This looks like a body furnace.
That's what I was saying. That's
Oh,
yeah. That's what I was talking about.
well, those are some small chimneys.
Well, he said they were like this big, so
Okay, well, yeah. Okay.
I said
Oh.
yes. We've established small.
What are in the giant jars around the walls? I mean, I guess they could be planters or vases or.
ashes.
It looks like
Ashes.
sand.
But is it sand or is
Sib,
she
don't
right?
touch
Is it
those.
ash?
Sib, put the pot down. Put the pot down, Sib.
But is it actually sand?
No, it's
I'm gonna
ashes.
try some. Oh, all right. Well,
Oh, okay.
people. Yeah.
Aveline was absolutely gonna grab some and put it in her pocket. And she holds off on that plan. Mostly because she thinks it'll make Katie upset and because it looks like disrespect. Otherwise, she would just do it for sake of survival.
Really? Evelyn? Okay.
Katie's
In an
having such a good
emergency.
effect on us.
The Katie's job of holding the toddler leashes is
Gone.
Is, is
running in all
rapidly
I'm
decaying.
directions.
the mom of the group. I swear. I really didn't.
There's
It
always
just
one. Yeah.
Yep.
It really just means that you think out an action before you do it, like the rest of us.
Well, especially with dead bodies, that would be a hard nope for Katie. So
So, Katie, does that mean I shouldn't open one of the coffins back here and see if there's people in it?
do you like the smell of decaying flesh?
No, but
Then probably not.
right.
You could put a Twinkie up your nose.
It'd have to go
Nothing
over the
is
nose.
worse than that smell.
Oh, you'll never
Oh,
get it
wait a
out
minute.
again.
It's like a
Evelyn, I thought you
natural
liked
filter
Twinkie.
because
Yeah.
it's spongy.
Yeah, sugary filter.
I just wondered if maybe there'd, I don't know, be a secret entrance or something. Probably not. I don't know. It was a thought.
Okay, so we cast reduce. We oil me up in Twinkie film, and then I fly through the chimney with the bags, and we land where we land. You know.
So there's no sewer grate. Is that what I'm hearing, Rob?
Weirdest Santa ever.
I was
Reversing.
I was letting y'all do what you were gonna do. Don't mind me none.
What is the role for check the plan?
Yeah.
I will say that you do not find any grate long enough to head down. There are drains in the area where the furnace is, and there are also drains back in the corner that Sib was exploring. However, neither one looks large enough to fit. You could conceivably use a reduce spell to head down one, but that then opens the question of, are you going to find a way out within a minute? Or is this going to be one of those really awkward size reducing experiences when the spell wears off and you have to now fit wherever you ended up? You are always welcome to explore, as every DM likes to say.
I also don't have to enlarge or reduce a creature. I can also do that to an object. But I just don't know how that would work.
And we wouldn't
Like
know
a
if it
Mario
was
pipe
successful.
appears and we all jump in it. Like,
Oh, the pipe.
but then we have 1 minute to get to the other end of this pipe, all of us.
If we all dash the whole time,
Does anyone have like a quicken or like
I have long strider, but it only works on one person at a time.
Yeah, well,
can I use quick toss to quickly toss a person?
Up through the chimney?
Yeah.
Let's see here. So those are options. You could also try to sneak out.
Yes. Did we?
You-
Is there a door? Did we try the door to see if they actually locked it?
there is no door. You just have to head out through the chapel area.
Okay. So did I actually check out this back room here before I
Yes,
go
you
check
did.
out?
It is a collection of embalming supplies and coffin making tools.
Okay. Found the workroom.
did they say
Ooh,
like
Sam found the workroom.
perfect? I'm setting up shop. Did they say like good night to us? Like, are we in here for the night, basically?
They did not.
When did they say the trial was? Did they say when the trial was going to be? They said it was just going to be soon.
They gave you
think
no
they were
specifics.
Discussing.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
were
That's what I
just
thought.
discussing it.
One of us could make a distraction while everyone else tries to bolt. We know the way out.
Well, we could try starting to sneak out. Sorry, Katie. Interrupted.
No, I'm not really sure what we could do. Now I could try talking to the father figure or the matriarch. I'm still a little unclear as what their official titles and ranks are here, if this is a matriarchal society or not. The mother is definitely the mouthpiece, but I'm not sure if the father is the one that actually makes the decisions. And I could try to discuss it with him, or we could just try to walk out. I
was
don't
trying to walk out, but should Sam slide into DMs and talk to your not dad?
Yeah, that is a better way to say it, isn't it? It's my not
dad.
Dad. I'm not sure. The only reason is if I don't know how this. I'm still very confused in that I don't know how similar and how dissimilar we are from one another. I mean, it seemed like this not me is similar to a certain extent, but I don't know if we think the same way. We walk the same way, but I don't know, with her father still being here, that means that we are at least in some way different. And I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if we talk to her and maybe she has sway. I didn't have much sway with my mother, but
you guys were talking earlier. I don't remember if the rest of us heard the conversation you had.
I think you did.
We did?
Yeah, because I remember y'all commenting on certain things because we were asking about like similarities and stuff.
There was the defiant eating of the Twinkie.
Yes, the defiant eating of the Twinkie.
And the whole marriage thing, like she didn't seem too psyched about that either.
Yeah, can we get her to see our side of things, and if not sway them, then help us get out?
She could offer her to come get out too.
Would that be weird for you?
No.
It'd be weird for the DM.
I mean, just like to get her out of here, like she can break out with us and the bad people took our daughter and then she can leave with us, but she can show us out and then she can go find her own Sam.
It's a risk. I don't know. I don't know how much sway her mother has over her. Because before here, aside from certain things, my mother had quite a lot of sway over me. And it was easier to just agree and go along with her. And so it's a risk because if she doesn't see our side of things, then they know that we're trying to leave and escape. And she will immediately alert everyone and it will be a battle out. And I don't know if I can do that.
Katie, we haven't checked to see how you're actually doing with this.
I don't know how I'm doing with this. This happened so suddenly. I haven't really had a chance to think about this and think about the other possibilities. I think I'm just choosing to see them as similar but different. Because I don't really know how else to feel.
That's fair. Like discovering you had a twin you didn't know.
Yes. But
Helena will speak up. It's definitely an adjustment.
Oh yeah.
Right. Because
Are you
you
saying
met
that?
your
hookup.
here twin, didn't you? Did you meet Clarice?
Yes, you could say that.
how similar was she to you?
Not as polished or classically educated. Definitely a bit more adventurous. It was surprising to find her in this reality as well, given what we know of the convergence event that occurred and caused your initial confusion. She gestures at Aveline. But with the right equipment and calculations, I was able. Ted wanted. We were able to find her.
How?
I think it would require a slate board and an extensive pile of chalk.
Okay.
It comes down to, I suppose, to put it the most simply, as previously mentioned, the interaction of essences. Some faiths call them souls, or life sparks, or well, there's actually a very fascinating subset of gnolls that actually believe it's a collection of nostril hairs that connects an individual and identifies them as individual. In fact, when you look at their writings,
Okay, let's move past the gnolls. Got it. Souls, right? Sure. Yep.
right. Sorry. It is very fascinating though when you start to look.
They wear hats.
They do.
But we were able to slightly modify his device in order to, in combination with the equipment I had in my Watcher station, to create the portal back to the capital city. We were able to cannibalize those parts and cross-reference a few other things to basically hone in on my echo.
So if we went back to your treehouse, there's a device there that when linked up with the other device we may or may not have on us right now, we could find sparks of ourselves in the world if they exist here.
Theoretically. It's actually the device that he used to open the convergence.
I actually don't know if I want to know if there's a Sam here.
Helena, and this might be me missing. Did you guys call Clarice here? Or was she already here and I've forgotten?
Um,
How did Clarice get here?
I didn't have time to talk to her. I don't know. I just know that when we theorized that it was possible, and the intention was to find Aveline's counterpart.
Was Ted's goal to find another Aveline here and not successfully send her back?
I don't know. I know that when we finished building the device and calibrating it, it immediately picked up on my essence, and Ted and I used that to find Clarice. She was staying not terribly far from here.
Sam, do you remember before the whole convergence thing, you came across information that Ted was trying to experiment on Aveline?
Yes.
This what that meant?
It kind of seems like it seemed like he was trying to figure out if it would kill Aveline to not go back, or if she did go back, or if the other one went through and this one stayed here, what would happen to him? Like, I think it was a combination of just morbid curiosity about any of it.
There are a lot of question marks that hang out over all of this still. It's
Sure.
for 70
But-
years since the first event, there's still so much little we know about it. And so much to study about the creatures that are brought into our realities. Many come from existences where there's no documentation, there's no established research. There's a belief that there's entire realities where the dinosaurs roam the earth.
Well,
That's a thing. I think we've confirmed that one.
the cat meowing was perfect. That's Fukon's voice now. 1,000% that's Fukon's voice.
For a
Absolutely.
second there, I'm like, did I hear that right? Did she like squeeze the cat or something?
No, that was Dr. Patches saying, pick me up.
Now forever, whenever you say, hey, Fukon, I just imagine a cat going, meow.
Oh, Doc, you're now the voice of a dinosaur. That's
It's
fitting.
canon.
That's fitting.
That tracks. That tracks.
Did you not notice the dinosaur we were traveling with?
Well, yes, but I mean, it's possible that there were some realities where some were wiped out and others weren't. There's also possible that some survived any kind of planet-sized holocaust. There's also possibilities where there are realities where that meteor simply missed the Earth and create a whole different collection of outcomes that may still have seen the rise of mammals.
The good news for you there is, because there is a convergence,
Yes,
and now that area is populated by dinosaurs.
there's lots of dinosaurs.
Yeah, by arbor bands and Haven. It's
Mhm.
Oh, and that means that an entire town of people got moved to a whole world of nothing but dinosaurs.
You know, I feel like that's a little another good reason for trying to reverse the events from happening.
Yeah.
To save.
Yeah.
The
them.
DM will also be that voice in your ear. Most of the people got out.
Yeah, most, which is worse, because now it's a smaller tribe of people against many dinosaurs.
And most of the ones who didn't make it were on the side of the bad guys.
Oh, all right. Well,
Aside from the sister, who also went through.
ooh, well, you know.
she was on the
boy.
side of the bad guy.
But the,
Oh, the other sister. Yeah, sorry. Yep. No,
Yep.
she went
She
back to
didn't.
Haven.
yeah,
She
she
was
came.
scrappy. I'm sure.
Should be good.
She's fine.
But
She's
Fine.
probably ruling the dinosaurs now.
But to do all of this, we have to get out. And if you all seem to think that this trial will not be fair and that Helena will be condemned for Ted's actions.
I think all of us are going to be condemned.
Which I would prefer not to be, just in case there's a question about that.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
So
Sneak over to the door when I get a chance and just see if it's clear.
so I assume that's what you mean.
I want to see if I can start if we can get out that way.
Get out the way you came.
Yeah.
That's perfectly reasonable to start to try to make your best guess about, can you do that? Oh, there's 2 Fukons on here. I should probably get one off. You probably don't need 2 Fukons.
Oh, we always need 2 Fukons.
Do you?
Well, yeah. Twice as helpful.
Also,
Twist-
I had asked
twist me
about
out.
the wall. Was there anything loose there?
Nothing seems to be giving at this point. As you kind of tap your way along. Nothing. It's pretty solid. In fact, it looks like it's one of those fairly well maintained. Like, this is a place they make a point of making sure that things are sturdy. Do roll me a quick investigation check, though. I might give you something fun to play with.
Investigate. It's -1, so let's just go for it.
What could possibly? I mean, who knows? A lot
No,
lot
I
can
don't.
come with a -1.
Nope.
Okay, so not yet. That'll have to come later. Sid peeks around the corner to see 4 figures standing at the end of the chapel. Just very casual, very relaxed, but definitely blocking the only exit from the place in which you find yourselves.
Backs to us?
No.
Yeah, just checking.
Um,
Step back in.
these guys, these are like big stone.
Hold
Coffin-y
on. Let me find the map you're looking at.
fellas.
Oh, the sarcophagi? Yes.
Yeah. Feeling a very National Treasure vibe. Is there like
That's what I was going for.
yeah,
Are
is
there
there,
things in there?
did anyone like check around these fellas? Like, is there any
Go knock on them, see if they're hollow.
yeah, can like basically like something like that?
Also, what are the things hanging over there? Are they plants? Are they?
Green lit braziers.
Oh, they're green light.
Give off
So
this
they're
light green glow to the space.
13.
Oh, does it smell extra necrotic over by these?
Not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
Not necessarily. And Dave, thank you for that. You've arrived just in time to take that 13-month streak and see something interesting happen. As you start to kind of think closer about your plan to escape, Zari will return. She's in the company of 3 others. One stands closer to her side than the other 2, who hang back and sort of just watch as they keep one hand on the axe in their belts. The man's bare-chested with a leather strap across and several large, heavy darts tucked into it, and he constantly cracks his knuckles. And Zari approaches your group. Decisions are being made.
Are these your friends? Sorry. Go ahead.
They're here to ensure nothing goes wrong.
You didn't seem like the type that needed muscle.
And you said decisions.
Just
Decisions being made about what?
The High Priestess demands all of the research of the Artificer that you carry with you. Devices he may have made, papers he may have written. She is willing to grant you safe passage with her once we are confident you carry nothing that could be used to open a Convergence event. I strongly advise you to take her on this, as the final decisions have been made to your collective fates.
Sorry, we cannot do that. And I hope that you understand. I hope that you understand.
Well, now, wait, Katie, maybe we should talk about this first. Would you give us a minute?
The guy with her kind of gets this cocky grin. Like, told you they're not going to hand it over.
How
Pipe
tall
down,
is this
Knuckles.
guy?
How about you give just
How tall is this guy?
He comes up just past her shoulder.
Who's
Zari's
Zari's?
shoulder. Yeah.
so I'm taller?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up and just like look, just get like up in his face and just slowly look down. Bye-bye. And then slowly look back up.
I'll actually take a little step back. Points made. Zari will gesture. You have a moment to confer.
They're way out of earshot, right?
If you turn your white noise generator back on.
As Katie walks away, she throws over her shoulders. Cracking your knuckles that much makes your grip weaker.
Yeah. So
And
so
walks
here's the deal. I did, Rob, start to memorize some of this information. I did do that.
Yes, you did.
How many chapters do you think I got into in the
You've
what
had
1-2 nights?
One full night of rest.
Yeah, and I'm
since
insane.
Everything went down.
Yeah.
She didn't really sleep, she said.
Yeah.
I would probably say maybe 20 pages or so.
Sure. I'll rip the 20 pages I know out of. They can't see me, right? They're not watching.
Right.
Okay. I'll rip 20 pages out. I have an empty bag now because I put everything in JB, and I'm going to gather. I have been very religiously gathering scrap metal from a lot of different places, and I'm going to fill the bag also with scrap metal. And the little bomb, the toy bomb that I got from the gnome guy.
Don't we also have some of that green fluid from the Arbor of Anns?
Yeah, I'm gonna
By the
goop
plant.
it all together. It's just gonna be a concoction of like some necrotics, green goo, the bomb toy, some springs, and 20 pages of one of the books.
Are you gonna set the bomb to go off?
No, I'm gonna give them this bag, and this is what we have.
Should you set the bomb to go off, maybe?
I don't think that's. I think if we're trying to get out of here in one piece, perhaps
Okay, good
not.
call.
That's the plan.
But I'm not a great liar, so like, who's the best at that?
I have a +1.
I also have a +1 to deception.
It's well, wait, how do
I have a
charisma.
negative, so
Sib, you got this.
yeah.
I'm trying to find my deception. See what it is.
It's your charisma modifier.
It's
Yeah.
charisma. Oh, I got a +0, but I'll totally take it. I'll totally
No,
try.
is it? Wait a
It's
minute.
never
Wait,
stopped
wait,
you
wait.
before.
It hasn't.
Yeah, I got this. What's the worst that could happen?
And who's gonna do this?
I think you should.
Me?
You know the science talk. Just talk about
I have a
plans for
negative
anything
one.
else.
But you're just spinning it to all of the stuff is there. You're not really lying. You're just not telling the full truth. I mean, it's metal that created the contraption, and it's pages from the book that you happen to have, and this is stuff we believe has been connected to it.
Also, I have a syringe case. Can I rip out the foam inserts so we can put this thing in the case to make it look more like official?
Oh yeah, totally. I like that. That's a nice ad.
Yeah.
You have a little more
Okay.
time to plan and to plot. Before Zari will cough loudly and come around.
Wait. Before she comes, is this for real? Am I doing this? Because I have to cast a spell if I am.
What spell are you casting?
Enhance ability.
Oh, well, no. I
If
don't
you
have that.
cast enhance ability on either myself or Katie, because we have a +1.
Yeah, that's
We're
why I'm
both either
saying I will
higher.
it gives you advantage on charisma checks. So who would
Okay,
Who's
we both
who's
have
talking?
we both have +1.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
Katie,
saying. Who wants to go so I can cast this out of shot of these people?
I vote
I think
for
it should be
Evelyn.
you.
Katie? Oh,
I mean, Katie, you have
think
a
it should be
connection?
Katie.
Yeah,
there's
okay.
a connection.
Katie,
there.
good job.
I
Okay,
understand.
connection.
You
Slap
you
you
can
on
do this.
the ass and cast Fox's cunning.
Evelyn
Go
looks
get him, Tiger.
at Sam being, is this a form of affection or
Yeah.
like a good luck?
But
Well, for certain teams, but
yeah,
I've never seen it used in this context.
but only for your best friends.
Rob wants to double check. You want the intelligence benefit?
No, the charisma.
Charisma.
It's
That would be the eagle.
Fox. Oh, eagle. I'm sorry, it was right.
That's
above it.
okay. I'm just making sure.
No, no,
Like
no.
you said that. I'm
No,
like,
no.
I'm like, I know she means charisma, but I
Yes,
just
I-
want to be sure you.
No,
did.
it's Eagle Splendor. Sorry, Eagle Splendor. You have advantage on your charisma checks. Okay.
for up to an
All
hour.
right. Okay. Good to know. All right. So then after that, Katie will take this syringe case and will have the papers on top, and she'll like crinkle the papers a little bit. And so she'll turn around and she will have on her face a very torn expression.
She's gonna sell it.
She's gonna sell it. She's gonna sell it as much as she did last time when she thought she was telling the truth.
Can
Being
Aveline
super
also
honest about
assist?
it.
Yeah, wait, can you hold
Yeah.
wait, Evelyn, hold me back. No, Katie,
Yeah, okay.
please, no.
You can't get double
It
advantage.
must be done,
So
Sam. It must be
Please,
We are
done.
all acting
Hold me
on
back,
this.
hold me
Aveline's gonna be
back.
like, they're gonna kill us anyway.
Oh, I might as well be dead if you take everything I have.
and I think we should all grab some water to see how this comes out. We'll see you back here in 5 minutes. We're gonna take a really short break. Enjoy some clips of the channel. Enjoy some ads if you are not subscribed. Maybe use this as a chance to pop over to the Kickstarter. But we are going to take we're overdue for a quick break. We're going to take it now because I think shit's about to get real.
I'm gonna go. Common, Mother Clucker, do you speak it? We need some information. I'm not sorry, by the way.
Compliment the staff.
Idly with her hand. So your crewmates.
Yes.
Of a sort, yes.
Excellent. What ship did you come in on?
Fake name.
The good ship fake name.
Fuck. Should have seen that one coming.
There we go. Now I'm back. Oh, what are you doing?
All right. So streamer talked into a muted mic, folks. Everyone take a shot. And that is that weird, sickly smell in the air.
Oh god.
Something like rotting meat.
Ew.
As we're walking, I'm like starting to like shake it off, and I'm just gonna say under my breath, she's just mad her mom never wanted her home for holidays either.
Wow, that's some Gossip Girl shit. Like,
Wow.
Anybody else smell that?
It smells like salt.
Smells like tea to me.
Not what I meant.
All right, if you didn't know that was one of our clips, that's going in there.
Oh, dearie me.
I'm heading that way. I'll tackle
Oh,
her
she
ass
already
again.
has the potion. She already has the potion.
No, she just handed you the book. And as soon as your hands touched it, she let go and run.
She's not going to take the potion?
She's got bigger fish to fry. Like, gain her ass out of there. You shot her.
I'm trying to unshoot her to the best of my abilities.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
But there's a way to check if you really want to know.
I'm intrigued.
Cut your hand. Bleed in front of her.
Got it.
I mean, but if she's
Yeah, I didn't think I'd do it. I so did it. Smell it?
But like, she could not necessarily
So
be a
pause is right there.
vampire.
Well, you're
She'd be,
saying
like,
that she is a vampire, so.
Or she's like possessed by one, or like
cutting her hand open,
or like the
in the middle
leader.
of Strahd's domain.
Wait, her
Sounds
hand or
like,
my hand? I just cut my hand open.
Not
Sounds
hers.
like a
James.
fantastic idea. Oh,
I didn't have to cut my hand open. We need to cut her hand open.
oh.
No.
Come here, girl. Come on.
No, you
I'm
mean to
already
say-
bleeding.
James just like waving his bloody hand in
Like, come
Irina's
on.
face.
Having taken a holy order of some kind and other oaths.
I'm thinking like an elven, like really.
Kung Fu Elfin Monk?
Kung Fu Elfin Monk. Okay.
Yes, that meditates a lot.
I can live with that.
Because elves don't have to sleep as much, so totally right.
Jeez.
Boy, that sucks. Like, I feel bad for him. I'm like, hey.
I've never seen this before.
Unspeakable brutality.
Yeah, a little closer. Go to the right. Oh no, I dropped down. Oh no, I'm under us.
I think they're sinking.
Yeah, this.
Okay, drop the anchor so we can collect our stuff. That's
Yeah.
safe, yes.
So we assume this guy is bad.
Oh, he's super bad.
Well, you know.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
I mean,
Good.
he keeps on trying
have-
to. He's a dick. He keeps on trying to coerce Irina into coming up to his castle and fucking die, become a vampire lady, and she's not into it.
Well, I mean, you know, okay.
In the aftermath, except for that like ringing sound.
Got a splinter in my boob.
I was gonna say something cool, but it's gone.
Mwah. Good night, everybody.
Okay, I think the session should end here for today.
There's our clip of the night.
Oh man.
Luis is all proud of himself. He's just saved the group. He's about to make a heroic. You got a splinter in my boob. My bad. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. My name is Kaitapon. I'll be here until Rob kicks me the fuck out.
Sorry. The one that's between Chrysanthemum and her bottle.
Yes. Yes.
That's a dangerous place to be for many reasons.
You're swinging again.
Oh man, this guy.
Tough.
What's up with this guy?
He's
What? What? This doesn't happen. This doesn't happen. All right, we're going. Let's go.
Okay.
And followed by the smite. Come on, Timber. We got this.
I mean, if he doesn't go down now, I don't know.
And
but
he finally drops.
Yes.
Okay. We return as Katie walks up to herself with a collection
not
of
self.
items. Not self. Okay, so we have Katie, we have Zari, we have Dude of Indeterminate Character. We have those guys, and we're also going to add, scroll down to the Convergence miniature bin. If I can, there's not that one, that one. Nope, not that one either. Oh, for the love of Pete. I was just looking at all these minis a second ago. Where did they go? You know, it never fails. You start having fun stuff you do with a game, and you get overwhelmed in the stuff you get for the game. I feel like that's a rule that just has to happen.
Pretty much.
And nope. You know, I could have done this on the break too, but I didn't. Because I was sure, I got this. I know where all my miniatures are. They're all right there. As I am now literally opening every stinking folder of miniatures. Wow, this sucks. I'm just going to keep rolling like I am not struggling like this. And so, you're fine. You're fine. What could possibly go wrong? You guys are 100% on top of this. Okay, we're going to leave it at there are 2 more of them. I'll find the minis later.
Fair enough.
Yep, cool. Found it. What do you say?
So Katie turns around with a very serious and dejected kind of look. And she holds the case and the papers on top of it and looks down at them. She says, "This is my way home. And we are doing this because we need for our friend to be released. But when we give you this, I will never go home. And Aveline will never see her soulmate again. And I don't say this to guilt you, because I know that your mother thinks that what she is doing is right. But I'm telling you the truth of my reality, of Aveline's reality. By giving this to you, we condemn ourselves here. And I want you to know the gravity of this. And I want you to understand why we were hesitant to give this to you. And to your mother, because this is all I have. My mother is not here with me. My mother is back home for me. And I don't have my father anymore. So we give this to you. But I want you to know what that really means. And I hand it over.
I got nothing to say. She has nothing to say as you put this in front of her, and you can see she's processing it and processing it and processing and processing and processing. Roll me with advantage.
Deception or persuasion?
This is a deception.
Okay.
This isn't everything.
Okay.
Does she have a bonus because of what Sam gave her?
Yeah, it's that's the advantage thing. All right.
Roll it twice, take the better, and you can do the right click to have it automatically do that. Or you can roll. There it goes.
9. Was a
Use
5
the
and
book.
advantage?
It was a 5 and an 8.
Use
I
the book.
vote
Use
we
the book.
burn a reroll. Yeah,
Yes!
use the book, please.
Oh my god, that was too
Wait,
amazing.
Polly's
not
already
to.
on it. Polly's already on
Okay.
it.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Please.
Hit the
All
reroll
right.
button. But just, this
With
is
an
straight
advantage?
now. This is
Yeah.
straight.
I'm just making sure. My God, please, dice, for the love of the Forge God.
It's like
Dear
watching
Lord.
Katie in a fight.
This is why I can never roll.
So check your bingo card. You might notice under the center square, you'll find the...
Katie fails her roll.
not just her
Again.
roll. She does worse on the reroll.
Yup.
The good news is that's not on the drinking game page because we don't want anyone to die.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. You'd just be under the table. Dead.
So
Katie just wants to
Ooh.
crawl in the frickin' grave now. She's gonna just start digging herself.
she takes it and she looks it over. She says, I can't begin to imagine what it's like for you. I hope in time you will call this home. Not this, but find a home. And
That's the thing, Zari. It's not just me. It's not just about me. It never has been.
no. And I'm sorry that we see it differently.
I am too.
Do you really believe there's a way for you to return without destroying the fabrics?
What I know is that the best chance.
All
I
right,
have-
enough. She lied to you a second time.
Okay, Knuckles, if you open your mouth one more time, JB's fist is going in it. Okay, I'm just saying that right now, Knuckles. And listen, short stuff. We love a short king here, but sir, you are a jester. And truly, I'm gonna need you to shut your damn mouth because they're having a moment and you just interrupted it, and I really can't stand for it. Now, why don't you throw your hands up again and take a step back, my sir?
I'm fine with whatever last words you want to have. But there's only one crime down here that we consider truly capital. And it's putting forth a falsehood as a truth in the Great Hall. So if you've got one more smart comment you need to make before you meet whatever end your kind meets, please.
Okay.
Okay, catapult into his head.
No.
Let's-
The minute that he says "your kind," Katie reaches out and grabs his throat. You don't say that to her. You remember your place. One more word out of you and it will be your last.
Zari reaches over and puts her hand on Katie's arm. Put him down.
Thought
Why
you were
should-
supposed to be the badass here. Thought you were like this, Katie. But no. You let these fools run amok.
Why should I? It doesn't matter anyway.
Because you have more honor than this.
Does honor mean anything here?
There's only one capital crime.
I'm casting web on them. Let's get out of here. For real.
Nobody doubted it. We were just taking a second to process it.
Yeah, no. Web. Let's go.
Splat.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was never doubt.
Yeah. You're like getting catapult straight through that guy's head.
Evelyn was about to step in there. Just like,
yeah.
Yeah, Spider-Man at level,
At level 9, yeah.
I'm gonna upcast. Oh yeah, they knew. I watched your deception. Yeah, that was yeah, we covered that. It's all good. Is all good. Okay, so web goes off. Click me, what do they need to not be webbed?
Dex save.
Dex save. And are we
14.
full on into initiative? I feel like we just are.
Yeah.
I think that yep.
Okay.
Still, I'm so mad. I'm so mad about the dice.
No.
That was brutal.
If it makes you
That
feel
is
any
very
better, I was wondering how you were planning to get around the fact that they were going to actively, physically search all 4 of you.
I don't think they'd have gotten dabbling.
No, they wouldn't have gotten that
Done her
far.
in.
Yeah, someone put their hand on my leg and I would have been like,
It would have been gone.
I would have taken my arm off and slapped them with it.
I see. JB would have come over and grabbed them and taken them and put them away.
Yeah. How dare you, sir?
Not just a glove.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lord.
All right. Put
How did
them
I
on
use
there.
all my spells already? Ugh.
Because we did battle last time.
We
and
did
haven't let
battle
you
last
rest.
time. Yep. Yup.
Is that how that
Yeah,
works?
I have no second level spells left. That was it for me.
But you
I
webbed.
still have.
I webbed.
Nope.
You
And I
webbed.
do
And
still
I
have-
enhanced that ability, so for the next hour, if you have a charisma check, Katie, you have advantage.
Actually, isn't web concentration?
Yeah, so you know what? You don't. Never mind. You gotta. That's no longer a thing. Congrats.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Dang
Okay.
it.
So, all right. Oh, hey, y'all already rolled.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, I didn't.
Okay, yeah. Let's
Evelyn, I
populate
totally
this
did.
appropriately. Let's see. Sib is at 22, as is Fukan. JB is at 9, as is Sam. Katie is at. See, there's a 16.
I know. Doesn't matter for initiative, though.
The dice know how to give you good numbers.
So
I
is there a
probably be kind.
Kickstarter level to give Katie like an uptick?
Yeah.
I get it.
We
but
need
no,
it.
but no, because it doesn't even matter if I have advantage. It still rolls like crap.
You rolled 3
Just wait
times
till you get
and not
your
you did
hammer
not
out.
get above a 7.
No.
in 3
No,
rolls.
with a plus
That's
1.
bad.
Yes. Oh my god, I hate it.
That's up there with Jesse trying to bard.
Yeah.
I do think she still is winning for the why did I pick this class?
Yeah.
To
For
be
sure.
fair. To be
Yeah.
fair, she has a
To be
slight
fair, when she
advantage.
created the character, she was like a bard, but like not your typical bard. And it's like,
She
yeah,
got it.
so
She had
can't
no
bard.
idea
Yeah.
how legit that was.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the area effect on that web? Let's get that down because effectively what I've done is I've put Sam at the top of the initiative track as she initiated combat, and then everyone kind of went "Wah!" into it.
it's a 20-foot cube.
A 20-foot cube. And where would you like to center your 20-foot cube?
Oh boy. I did not measure.
20 by 20,
Like-
so 4 by 4.
Huh? 4 squares. I will do all of the
Like there?
I would prefer to get more of the goons in if we could. Like the 3 goon, like I don't care if Zari's in it because I don't know. She might be sympathetic. So maybe like here, like get these 3 in a cube because these guys are 20 feet, right?
No, they're 25.
You can only get 2 at a time.
Yep.
So you can get the 2 back ones, or you can get the goon right behind Zari and the next one.
Tell you
okay.
what, you figure that out. I have to go check on something. I'll be back in 2 seconds to verify that you have a plan. Keep talking.
Okay. I kind of think you guys can't really see this, but like if I put it like here and get these guys, they would have to go through it. And it's if they go through it, they get stuck as they have to make saves as well.
Do we have to make saves? Because if we're trying to get out.
Yeah, if we don't like launch ourselves over it, yeah, we get stuck in it as well.
How tall are the walls? Did we ever establish that?
He said that they were like 20 feet high.
Yeah, they're high.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you put it like slightly up so you're not getting Zari. Oh wait, there is an opening here as well. So we could get around.
Right, but we would have to jump over.
Well, we'd have to jump over this table.
Yeah.
That's a table, though. Can't we just move it? Can't we just shove it into them? I mean, I assume it's a table that, or do we think it's a stone thing in place?
I think
it's a stone thing.
That,
yes.
Well, the oven is a stone thing, but this rectangle in front.
You mean this? This is a wall right here,
That's a
and
wall
then
right there.
this is part of. This is like an altar.
Stone altar.
No. In front of the chamber for an. I don't know how you get the little.
Oh, that's
This?
just
Yeah, that
that's
thing.
a slab.
Oh, it is in place. I thought it was a
Like
table,
attached
maybe
to
that could
this.
move. Okay. We
Yeah,
can
like
leave
it's stone
that.
pizza
That's fine.
oven.
For people.
For people.
Yeah. That way
You
we're
know, that's it. So what'd you decide on? Do you want to catch loudmouth in the blast?
You know you do.
I mean, I do, but I want to give ourselves a way out as well. How do you guys feel about shoving people into the webs? Because if I put it back
I will
here,
shove so many.
Yeah, how's that a question?
yeah. Okay, so I'll center it. I want to give us like, oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. If I want to give us a way out,
Okay.
so if I could either get this open or this open, I would like to do the 20-foot web there. Does that make sense?
So that feels like your 20-foot web. Like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect. That works.
So we got to take out
for
these
me.
ones.
And it says that any creature that starts their turn in the web, as long as it's up, has to make a save.
Yep. So someone has to hit you.
What?
Someone has to hit
well,
you.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
You gotta break
sure.
the concentration. That's the real.
Yeah.
That's the real story here.
I mean, you could think of it that way, but I do have 120-foot range on my weapon, so catch me if you can.
So that's your plan. I'll just fall back. And
To be
everything's
fair,
gonna be
it's better
fine.
than some of our
No,
plans.
I sit on top of JB. Like, I'm the turret. Do you see what I mean?
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay. So, blam. Webbing comes blasting out, wrapping up. Let's see. Her? What's her target again? 15, you said?
Huh?
Target for
the
dex save.
the save? Yeah, it's 14 dex save.
Okay. And it's dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. No one is currently caught on the web.
Their speed is still
Half.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's difficult terrain. It's half speed.
Yeah.
It's gooing up the other side of the wall even. They've had to maneuver so that you have that going for you. Is JB doing something interesting?
Yeah, for sure. He's going to charge the 15 feet and push Loudmouth into the web. He's going to push Loudmouth into the webbing.
Okay.
If you will let him.
Always welcome to try.
Okay.
Make his attack roll.
Oy, +4. Does a 12? Or wait, it's a 6. What is a 6 + 7? I don't
That would
even...
be a 13.
Yeah, does that work?
That does not.
Okay, well. There you go. Do I get my full action, or was that...
You still have your bonus in your move.
Oh, yeah.
Web
Oh,
is-
yeah.
web is a
I for
spell.
sure want to fire. I thought I could only do web. Yeah, I will for sure.
Bonus action, shoot somebody.
Yes, yeah. Also Knuckles, because I don't like him.
Everyone was thinking it. He just said it out loud.
21 to hit for that.
That will hit.
Okay. 3 damage. And I can't use my extra attack, right?
Right, because you cast the spell.
Okay.
So you get 2 attacks when you take the attack action.
And I would like to move like here. I kind of want to constantly be directly behind JB. Because we're worming our way out of here, right, guys? Okay.
Okay. Interesting. You throw the web out, goose up that entire area. Katie's had to drop the guy, partially out of surprise, partially to deal with the whole multiple hands on everybody. He picks himself up just in time to see that gumball come flying at his head, and he literally just swipes his hand across in front of his face and pushes it away. And then
my attack or JB's?
Your attack.
Is he a monk?
Oh, for...
I'm sorry, what was that, Molly?
I didn't say nothing about nothing.
What were you gonna? Come on.
I said fudge.
Mm-hmm.
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 Oh no.
He's spry. What can I say? Except I do. The good old days. So that then takes us initiative track to Sib. How's it going?
Yeah. Did we decide yes on prisoners or no on prisoners? Just checking. Sib is gonna move over to Knuckles here.
It's getting kind of crowded in that space.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and free up some room by kicking him backwards.
Okay, you're gonna have to go all the way past Zari in order to get to a spot where you can fight from.
That's true. Better I could stay back there and hit him with ensnaring strike.
Very viable as well.
I'll do that instead. I'll hit him with ensnaring strike first, and then I'll move.
Okay.
I guess I'll use the bow.
Is that one of your spells?
It is.
Ooh, how are you doing on those?
I don't. Ooh, you know what? It's a good question.
I was afraid of that.
I didn't use much last time, but I did use ensnaring strike at least once.
Yep, you got one marked off, so you should be fine.
I got one. Yeah,
you got one.
Okay.
So first level ensnaring strike, go for it. So you bonus action to cast it on yourself. You fire the arrow. You get 2 arrow attacks. The next one that hits will have that effect.
Because I can't use ensnaring strike and hunter's mark.
Right.
Not on the same, because they're both the same.
They're both bonus actions to trigger.
Right. So, see if I hit.
Let's see. That
21.
Put down damage. He probably should have saved his block for that arrow, but that's okay.
So I think it was 6.
That's okay. He's on this 6.
Because I don't roll for the spell. Oh yeah, I do.
And
plus another 6.
Plus another 6 from the vines that leap up around him. Then he gets to see if he gets entangled or not, correct?
Yes, because I think he has to beat a strength of 13, I think. If I read that right.
Yep, that's your
It's been a long time since it succeeded.
Okay. He's not being pinned down by him.
Darn it.
He's holding his own pretty darn well.
Okay. Well, I'll take another shot.
Okay.
Sorry. I need more screens.
Oh, yeah.
19?
Damage him.
No, that does not use Ensnaring Strike, right? It only happens once.
It's that
It's
first
a
one.
7.
Okay, he's having a hard time keeping up with this onslaught of incoming crap.
So I'm gonna move past him, I guess. You know, I'm gonna go up on the
You're
slab.
gonna go, well, let's see, hang on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you can get around there. Not so much through, because normally only halflings can move
Right.
through enemies. But you
So
can-
does
you
that
can-
put me over by
You
Zari
can
then?
go all the way around. As long as you don't go leave Zari's field of combat, you're fine.
All right. So there? Okay.
That's fine. That'll be perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
I think that's all I can do.
Sweet. The one that's in the web starts her turn in there, so she...
Sorry, what about Fukan?
Oh, what's
Oh,
Fukan doing?
yeah.
Thank you. You forget about Fukan all the time.
We always do.
What would you like Fukan to do?
I would really like to see if he could drag somebody into the web. I don't know if he can push somebody in. Maybe this number 2 back here.
Okay.
Or, yeah, because the other 2 are in the web, but not held by it, right?
Right.
Yeah. So see if he can kind of scare that guy or, force him in. He probably can't, but at least it'll distract him.
He'll try. What's the worst that could happen?
He gets in the web.
That could happen. And that does not happen. He basically flies around for a few minutes and then comes back over by you where it's safe. He did not roll well.
He never does. All right, you know the drill. It's just Aveline.
Doink. She's going to take a step back out of the web. And she is going to take her shots. Specifically at Sib. Looks like both are going to hit. Is anything interesting going to happen before those arrows land?
I don't think I have anything to block. I have a reaction. Can't do an opportunity attack, right?
Nope. She's way
I
in.
don't.
JB's too far, so.
Okay.
Nope, I take him.
Okay, that's only 12 damage.
Okay.
You can.
Ow!
You can shrug that off.
Much.
What's a couple of arrows between friends?
Only fair.
Only fair. All right. Aveline's up.
Hello.
This is
So
gonna
I'm
get
gonna
messy.
I'm gonna scoop boop 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 right here. Kind of going around everyone, and I'm gonna go for Knuckles because I'm not really in a good place to shove anyone. And so I'm just gonna hurt him instead. So the 14 to hit.
14 will hit.
Nice. All right. That'll be 13 points of damage there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
That's a 21 to hit.
Okay.
And 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And then because I saw that Sib took a little bit of damage, I'm going to do my quick toss. So as a bonus action, I can expend one of my superiority die and use my returning hand axe for that archer who just made that hit. This one back here.
Okay.
And do I add it to the roll or the damage? To the damage. Okay, so for the hit, it is 12.
There's all that webbing in the way.
Yeah.
It's not your fault.
A little messy.
It's not your fault.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. How's Katie handling this moment?
Ugh, well,
The-
it always escalates much more quickly than she thinks it's going to.
you're new to these people. You've only been hanging around Sam for what, 5, 6, 7 years?
So I do have a question. Is the hurricane like dead?
He's down.
He's just down though.
He's just
not
down.
like okay. So like spare the dying won't like.
Wouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
He's not going to get up until sometime later.
Okay, fair
if
enough.
At
All
all,
right.
unless you want to coup de
I
grace
just
him.
no. Well, I was like, having somebody have a blood oath to you, is not necessarily a bad thing. But no. Man, I don't think this is gonna work, but we'll try. So Katie
Never stopped you before.
Oh, well, the dice have. That's the problem. So Katie is going to look at Zari, and and look with remorse and say, sometimes even good rules need to be broken. And she's going to cast Hold Person on her.
Rock out. Let me check one thing.
Okay.
I think you're good to go, though. What's the DC to save against it?
14. They must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed.
Okay. I hate this spell. I hate this spell for but one reason. And that is because it is an all or nothing. And I always feel terrible rolling it.
It's okay.
Because there's so much on this particular roll.
Yeah, well, there was a lot on that other particular deception roll that didn't work.
This is fair. Okay. Okay. She locks eyes with you as you start to channel, and she just shakes her head, and you can actually see a tear starting down her cheek as she grabs hold of her holy symbol and points in your general direction at the same time. And the two of you are in a bit of a standoff. The brute is doing nothing but holding action. Actually, is going to take a 5-foot step back, as is this guy. And that's all they're doing for their actions. One is also going to use his entire movement to get out of the webs. Helena is going to use her action entirely to scream.
Come on, Helena.
Screaming was a free action.
Helena, at least move up. Come with me behind JB. Stand behind the vending machine, please, ma'am, please. This way.
She starts forward, and as you turn to say, get up here, you see why she's screaming.
Oh, no.
Out of the urns lining the sides of this burial chamber, the ash is beginning to swirl up and out of it. And slowly and steadily begins to form a humanoid shape right smack in front of her. Give me 10 seconds, and I'll put that token on the board. As soon as I figure out where I put it when I downloaded it. Because I do all my best prep while you guys are making your plans. Where did it go?
Wouldn't by chance look like a 10-foot alligator, would it?
It does not look like a 10-foot alligator.
Okay, all right. Just had to check.
Is there a particular time I've used an alligator against you guys?
No, I was an alligator in a cemetery for a while, so.
There's a story to that.
Yeah.
That does feel like there's a story to that.
It will be on YouTube within the next week.
Nice.
Fair. And I full respect for that. I'll get it up there when I get up there. I'll get it there when I get it there. Where did you? There it is. Man, some days are just technology and me are just not playing nice. There we go. I'm sorry. Is everything okay? You look confused.
He's your big boy.
Yeah, it's a lot of ash.
It's time to kick some ash.
Thank you. I figured there was a pun in there somewhere. I couldn't come up with one.
Yeah, that's fair. That is totally fair. Boink. All right. Okay, so with a 20 initiative, it still goes after 3 of you.
Woohoo!
How does that happen?
We waste all our really good rolls on initiative.
Apparently. Absolutely, apparently. So yeah, so that happened. I would love to know then, that takes us down through the initiative track. How is Sam handling this?
Sure. Boy, oh boy. Not much time to think on this one. I'm just gonna good old Mr. Freezy twice in a row on this.
It's a ranged attack.
I'm a gumball expert, so range I can do within close range, and I don't have disadvantage. The gumballs. First one's a nat 20. First one is though, but a nat 20 though.
There we go.
Ooh. Okay.
Feel better now?
Yeah, I really do. Oh, they're bad rolls. So an 8, but still.
Still is
Yeah. So that's my first attack. My extra attack will be another Mr. Freezy.
Okay.
Does an 8 hit?
No.
Okay, well, then I will do
Wait, I hear something coming in.
Shadow 77 performs armor break.
Huh?
Okay, you're good. Keep going.
Oh. Then I will do my offhand attack with the gumball.
Okay.
21 to hit.
And that with the thanks to the armor break, that was almost a guaranteed hit then.
Nice.
Because the armor class was only 10.
Oh, and a whole one.
But
So that's 9
Not
9 points of
wasted.
damage from me.
Not wasted.
And JB will turn and start punching this thing in where he can. I don't know how you punch Ash, but sure. He's gonna try to do it.
He's gonna try to.
So that's 13 plus 6 to hit.
That will do damage.
Okay. And
That
then
will
his
start to blast through the clouds of ash and separate them off.
D8 plus 3. Oh, he's doing way better. So that's a 7, 8, 9, 10 points of damage from JB.
Go, JB.
Yeah. I would like to, if it attacks me, I would like to hold my reaction for a shield. Just saying.
We're a little
Or
more
my
up close and
bonus
personal than we
action.
typically are.
Yeah, I'm just, like you to know it's ready. So,
Got your back.
okay.
What's Sib up to?
Well, I was trying desperately to figure out what to do. I guess we'll Hunter's Market and shoot it. False fails, Hunter Market.
Okay. Is so marked.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it. See if that'll do anything. It will not, because I don't think a 13 hits, does it?
13
Or
does
does it?
not hit.
Yeah.
Phew. The arrow flies right through a cloud of ash. And you hear a
How about
scream from Helena on the other side.
Oh no! Sorry. How about a 19?
A 19 will successfully do something to it.
Hey. Ugh. 7.
Okay.
Helena, are you okay?
It just spooked.
Okay. Run!
Interesting. All right. Sweet. What's Fukan up to?
Fukan's gonna assist whoever goes next, which I think is Aveline.
Okay. Fukan moves to assist Aveline. Yoink. And speaking of which, the archer is at this point not doing anything at all, but holding action. Aveline is up.
Okay. Can I just have a quick glance around?
Okay.
What's everyone's like faces look like, including Zari's? Like, are they like, ha ha ha, this was our plan all the time? Or is there maybe some more emotions coming from Zari than
Zari's predominantly playing defense at this point.
Okay.
So in the few seconds after the thing formed, she dropped her holy item and went into she's just literally has both hands on her shield. The one that's strapped in, and then she's using her fighting hand to brace her shield as she's trying to keep from letting you get a hit on her or letting Katie do something.
Okay.
The rest of the entourage that has not been knocked out, because the neat thing about adding any kind of a character with a mouth around here is it acts as a very effective taunt for this party and draws all of your attention one way. They're all holding actions, waiting to see what you all do.
Okay, I'm going to I don't know how well this is going to work.
Oh, boy.
It's fine though. I'm going to sidestep here, and I am going to attempt to grapple Zari. So is that just, I forget how to grapple. Grapples are
terrible rules.
Yeah.
Grapple rules suck.
Yeah.
The one thing they need to change for 5.5.
Yeah. Grappling. I have it up right here. So I can use an attack action to make a special melee attack, grapple. And so I make a athletics check contested by a athletics check by them.
Athletics or
dexterity. Sorry, I just saw that.
Okay.
Athletics. Okay.
Okay.
That is a 24 for my athletics.
Okay. You are grappling with Zari.
All right. And I'm just going to say to her, call this off. You clearly don't want to do this.
Okay.
To be a little more intimidating, I'm also going to add in, you saw what I did to your loudmouth friend, and I'm going to call back my returning hand axe and just hold it close to her.
That's solid.
And although I technically have an additional attack, I'm going to not use it.
Okay.
Can I hold half of my attack since it's, or is that half of my action? No. Okay. That's what I thought. Then
Not
yeah,
technically.
I'm just hoping it'll work. I'm just saying, call it off.
Out of curiosity, roll your intimidation.
Okay. Do I get advantage because I have a hand axe that returned to me?
No, but you can roll your
Okay, just
intimidation.
Oh, sorry, that was investigation. Ignore that roll.
Wait, isn't Fukan assisting you? Don't you get advantage for the assist? It is a scary dinosaur.
That's true.
Hype
Roll-
man Fukan.
Roll your investigation. I'm sorry, intimidation. God, now I'm doing it.
Well, I just hit the wrong button, so. That is a natural 1. Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to be here a while. Let's see here. There's a clang as her shield hits the ground as she's pulled into a Nelson by Aveline, which has her somewhat on her back foot. In this case, literally. And a couple of things are going to happen. Item 1, it is going to lash out at, let's see. Based on where it appeared, it doesn't have a lot of viable targets. It's going to use 1 attack to go after Sam at disadvantage because of JB, right?
Yes. Yep, at disadvantage.
Okay. So, at disadvantage, and you're going to put your shield up if it gets through that?
Yeah.
Okay, put your shield up.
Right? +5.
Okay.
I get hit?
Not with that +5.
Sweet.
Then it's going to spin and claw at, and sweep down on top of Katie with one of its arms.
Okay.
22 is going to hit, right?
Yes.
Okay. Nothing weird's going to happen when it hits?
No, I can only do something when it hits someone else.
Cool.
And I use interception while grappling. Like if I just flail, I'm strong and tall. If I just flail Zari around,
kick out
is
a
that enough to
leg.
distract? I'm
She's
just like
got free legs.
I'm happy to let you intercept if you're willing to drop the grapple.
Don't drop the grapple.
Okay, I'll hold it.
Okay. So Katie's going to take 13 damage.
Okay.
And now I need a Constitution save.
A Constitution save?
Okay.
No. Circle it.
Nope.
I'm not concentrating on anything.
This is a legitimate, a different effect.
Oh.
This is not trying to concentrate to keep the spell going.
21.
21. Nice.
I know.
See, this is
where was that?
Dungeon mastering is hard because it's like I'm like, oh darn, I don't get to tell you about the cool ability it has for when you fail. On the other hand, oh thank God, you rolled something successfully. I'm happy.
Thank you, Polly.
Yeah, Katie's got this.
7 health.
Speaking of,
yes.
One last thing that appears.
Okay.
Oops, wrong button. And I'll put it on the initiative track as a swarm of ash forms a smaller version of this creature.
Okay.
And that, Bink, is still going after 2 of you. Good God, what do I have to roll for initiative against you guys? So how's Katie doing? What's she thinking? What's her headspace?
Katie is is not in the best headspace. I think she needs like a mental health Monday at some point. But she is going to cast Turn Undead. And so each undead that I can see or hear me within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. So that is both of them, as long as they are considered undead, which I'm assuming because they came from ash of dead people. And if it's a save of 14, and if they fail, they immediately disintegrate.
Oh, wait, what?
Mm-hmm. At level 5, it becomes Destroy Undead. Which is weird because that is not in my actions in like under turn undead, it doesn't show that, but when I go to my manage levels, that's what it says. It's like level 5.
Interesting. I wonder if
Yeah,
it's in
I
your
don't-
feats or something.
I'm not sure because it just said it's literally turn undead turns into destroy undead if they fail it.
Yeah, if you go to your features and traits page, it does say destroy undead
Oh,
for CR 1/2 or under.
oh, it's at the very bottom. Gotcha.
Yep. So if its CR is
Lower than the threshold of my level. I don't know what that means.
1/2 or lower. So if it's a CR 1/2. I don't know what CR this thing is. Let me look. Okay. Cool. So like skeletons will be blowed up. These guys will just be turned. They have to make a wisdom save of what?
Shadow 77
14.
throws
14.
a healing potion to Katie Mane.
Well, though this says no, you're right. Sorry, 14.
Okay. Cool beans. I have mixed news for you.
Okay.
It does not appear to be phasing them. However, you do recall that you have a healing potion tucked inside the back of your glove.
Oh my goodness.
So hey, you take some, you lose some.
Instead of turning the undead, you just turn up.
Really?
I'm sorry. I'm
really
done tonight.
Turned to not dead?
Turned to not almost dead.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if taking a healing potion, is that a bonus action or is that a full action?
That's a free action because it came from a loot card.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Shadow. Okay. I actually don't know what I roll for a healing potion.
Already done it. You got 22 hit points back.
Wait, I got 22 back?
That's amazing.
Eh?
Yep, it's 5d. It's 5d6. It's 1d6 per level of the character.
Thank you, Shadow.
Yeah. Well, just wait for somebody to like polymorph to pop in here and go. You know what? I'm gonna throw a healing potion to the giant ash elemental.
Okay, so that's considered an elemental, but not an undead. I understand, but it comes from the ash of a dead person. I'm sticking by it.
It's also possible that when I rolled their saves, I rolled 2 19s in a row.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Also true. Well, but even if they oh no, you're right. Never mind. Sorry, go ahead.
Doing nothing. Zari, on the other hand, is going to attempt to break loose. Because that's about all she can do while she's grappled. Wait, that's not all she can do. Hold the phone.
She's not saying anything?
She's got bigger problems right now.
She's not like considering the offer.
She is in a headlock.
I didn't say headlock.
Perfect place to think if I ever had one, you know?
It's a behind hug.
We're going to have to talk sometime. That's all
I'm
I know.
offering peace.
We're going to have a talk sometime.
You did roll intimidation with that, right? That grapple, right? And you now offer. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
She can't do much other than
It was
try
a
to get
1
loose.
in intimidation, so
Right.
therefore the most opposite is the snuggle.
Yes.
You lightly caress her cheek with the back
Yeah.
of your hand.
Just.
She's going to try to fight loose. So roll your strength. She's mostly just trying to get loose from you first.
21.
Okay. Let's see. So that's her whole action. Helena is going to panic, take the disengage action, and back up. That seems like a good thing to do. Actually, she's going to sidestep like that.
I'd like to DM Katie and just say, can we leave her?
Thought Helena had spells or something.
She's the whole reason we came here.
She is.
Doesn't mean you can't leave her. What would Sam like to do in this moment?
Oh, it is my turn.
Yeah, the zealots are just chilling out, watching. Actually, I'm going to do one thing with them on the map while you figure out what you're going to do.
Great.
There we go.
Yikes. Okay.
You are in kind of a precarious position.
Yeah. I still have shield up till the end of my turn. So, is it possible for me to, I would like to, since JB is my ally, I would like to scurry behind him and get behind him on the other side.
Okay. So go over there.
And then take my, I kind of want to take my attacks as I'm going. Like I would like to hit this small one with one attack and the big one with my second attack.
Do you have
you're
a
good
trick
with that?
to avoid the attacks of opportunity, or are you just banking they're going to miss?
I'm banking they're going to miss with a +5 to the AC.
I love your confidence.
Yeah.
It's the sort of thing that tragedies are made of.
Yeah, it truly is.
Okay. Cool. Well, let's resolve those first.
Okay.
The big thing is going to take a swing with this for its... Oh.
You beat a 19?
The little guy...
Yeah.
Did not beat the 19.
Okay.
The big guy did.
That's fine. Okay.
Okay, so that's not... It's not that bad. It's only... Has JB's already used his reaction?
Is this magic by chance?
Nope, it's a melee attack.
Okay.
But JB could impose disadvantage because technically it refreshes at the start of your turn.
Yeah, then I'll do a disadvantage then.
Also, I will activate Sentinel with that as well. If it hits her.
It does not hit.
Okay.
Thanks to JB.
With disadvantage? Oh, okay,
JB
cool.
ties it up so that you can get past.
Sweet.
Okay, so JB's reaction is burned. Somebody remember that. Big hugs in a little bit. Big hugs. With our cute new haircut for Ireland.
I also got just an itty bit of work done on the crafter. It's just sorting some markers.
Go get a shower and get some bed.
I can't shower though. The god.
Take it off. Go. 10th level, that point when you know you need to take a shower every night and yet you refuse for some reason. I can't wait for 11th.
Ooh.
Is 11th when they also forget they own deodorant?
Night. Okay, so
I didn't get hit at all.
You didn't get hit.
I would still like to, as I'm moving out then, I'd like to hit the small one with one Mr. Freezy, big one with the second Mr. Freezy.
Got it.
And we'll see if that even hits.
We'll see what happens.
22 on the first hit, so that's for the little guy.
Yep.
God, the 4 damage to the little guy.
So you caress his cheek.
Yeah.
Okay. The big guy.
I don't know what that is. 13 on the big guy?
Not going to be effective.
Okay, then I will offhanded attack the big guy as well.
Wait a minute.
Willie Lawson shouts, "There's another one."
Willie, you're mean.
What happened?
Throw down some damage.
Oh. Whoa, 6. Okay, so 6 to the big guy.
Sweet. That did a thing.
And ooh. I would actually kind of like to duck back further. And just, you got him, JB, and JB's gonna keep punching this big dude. Just as if he can, we'll see. It's a +6 to hit. 16?
16 will hit.
Sweet. 7 damage from JB.
7 to the big guy.
Yes.
Thereby recorded.
Sweet. And that will because this is, I'm correct in thinking this is a full wall? Like,
Yes.
do I have cover here?
Yes.
Okay. Great.
Let's see. Are you? Yeah, you did. You broke the rules. We'll deal with that though. JB's had his action, right? Okay. That takes us to Zeb. How's it going?
Okay. I want to cast fog cloud and see if they can maybe not see through that so well. Try and distract them. I don't know. I do something so they're not paying attention to us.
Who are you fog clouding?
I think that little guy over there, because I think, well, I'll try the big guy and see if that'll give us an advantage on him. Try. Actually, it should get both of them. It should
20-foot
get the
radius.
Oh,
Lasts
no,
for
it's 20 feet,
duration or until a wind disperses it. Heavily obscured.
Yeah, I'm hoping it'll like. I mean,
this will also make you drop your hunter's mark.
Yeah, I know. Wasn't doing much anyways.
Well, okay.
I could keep. Well, it only works if I actually
You
hit
have to
something
hit.
with it.
But it does
That
well when it
has-
hits.
It does, but I haven't hit with it yet, so we'll try it. I don't. You could use it very often, so we'll try it. And then I'll shoot at him. I guess. 'Cause I know he is.
I don't know if you are. I think that might be that's your whole action.
Oh, is that my whole? Oh, then I
That's
want.
your whole
I don't
turn
want
to
to
do
do
that.
then. No, I don't want to do that then. I'll do it. I'll
Okay.
keep Hunter's Mark and I'll hit him.
Okay.
That'll be.
Willie Olsen wants you to use a better die.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll hit the big guy.
All right, roll it.
Just 22 hit.
22 hits. Do a
Right.
custom roll for this though. Your bow is a D6. So roll a D8.
Yes, it's. Is it a D6 or is it a D8?
That's a good question. What is your bow?
Well, they hit DC as a +8. Is
Your
that?
bow's a D8.
That means
So
D8?
roll a
Yeah.
D10.
Okay.
Thank your husband for that.
Aw, thank
That's
you.
okay. He's the reason there's another one of those things on the board already.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I do I
3
still
through
add the
6.
+3?
Yeah.
And then do I add the Hunter's Mark too?
And then add the D6 for the hunter's mark.
So
10.
10.
10. That's solid.
It's better than nothing.
Better than nothing.
And I'm gonna hit him again.
Go for it.
Ooh, nat 20.
Toe.
So 28.
Nice. See, Wooly, you should have waited about 10 more seconds.
Oh, it only got 6.
Ooh, only got 6. But roll a D6.
6. Oh, that's right.
Hunter's mark applies for every time you wound it.
Isn't Hunter's
thought it
Mark
was
also
just-
doubled too?
Yes, so roll
Yes.
it again.
Yes, it is.
So
Roll it one more time. So we have 12 so far
12,
and 17
15. Oh, 17?
total.
I can't add. I'll go with the math guy.
It's a thing I do.
It's okay. I
a
always
thing
think
I
I
do.
can add, and then I'm
It's a
good up
thing I
until
do.
that point. Oh, that's right, because it's a +3. So.
What would you like Fukan to do?
Fukan's gonna help Katie.
Okay, Katie has an advantage on her next action. Noted. The little thing. Number 1. I guess I should number them now. There are 2 of them. Thank you, Wooly. Which he can get away with that because he's making you guys have really cool dice. He is going to move in and attack JB. It's about all he can do. So that's what he's going to do. Let's see here. JB's AC 15. And it looks like he's not going to hit either attack. The archer is going to take a shot at Sam because you're not sure why, but they are. This is the first attack they've made in a bit. You know what? And we rolled well enough. I'm not going to have there be damage from it. Sib looks over her. I'm sorry, Sib. Sam glances back just briefly and watches as an arrow, like you feel the fletching on your cheek as it sticks into the wall next to you.
Bruh. Come on. What are you doing?
Now, if you'd moved a step further towards the exit, that would have probably gone like through your shoulder.
Oh, you want us to stay here and fight this? Is this the trial? My guy, you can answer.
There's a lot of noise. It's hard to hear anything they may say.
I'm DMing him. That's directly into his brain.
Okay. You hear back. You have been judged. Face your fate.
Are you saying if our fate is to survive this, we're good?
Face your destiny.
You got it, buddy.
Speaking of which, how's Aveline doing?
Great. So it's pretty clear that Zari is not going to be reasoned with, despite my efforts of peace. So I'm going to quick question.
Yes.
These ash elementals are glowing with kind of a like heated looking esque vibe. Are
Okay.
I'm standing right next to one. Is it hot? Like
Not
temperature
terribly.
wise? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to attempt then to. So I was looking up the rules for trying to figure out how this would work. So I'm gonna just default to asking you. Shoving creature is using like an attack, as in like it says like an attack action.
Yes.
So it says it's like a melee attack, so I'd still have my sword after that, right? Like with one sword hit.
Yes. If you are able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them.
Okay, great.
Okay.
I'm going to shove Zari into number 2 here and hope to just knock them both over.
Okay. So you roll your strength. She rolls her strength.
Is it athletics again?
I just had the rule in front of me.
All right, I also lost the rule.
It is
This will be
athletics,
good.
yes.
Okay. It's a 16.
And she rolls a more than 16.
Okay.
But so she stands her ground as you release a grapple. You have a second attack.
Yes, I do have a second attack, which I'm
You
going
can
to
push
use.
her again.
No, I'm over that. I'm going to great sword, not Zari. I hope that she's just gonna peace out or something. Trying to really take in consideration that it is an alternate form of Katie. And so I'm gonna hit this number 2 because that's who I can reach with my great sword. It's a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
All right, and that is 12 points of damage there.
God bless America.
And I'm going to use my superiority die to try again for my quick toss against the big baddie here.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. He's bloodied, so
He
it's a 13.
is. 13's not going to hit, though.
Okay.
Are you sure you wanted to not remove things from the board that were problems for people? Because maybe I misunderstood you and you meant you wanted to hit the little guy.
He's all I could hit.
Oh, with the quick toss?
Probably got that add to roll, though. Does it hit now?
Oh.
Oh, good point. That will hit. Roll damage.
Great. Thank you, Polly. So it is max damage, 10 plus my superiority die, which is a D8 as well.
Okay.
Which is an additional 5. So 15 points of damage total. On
Dem superiority dice.
Yeah, I did it on the big elemental because he was like bloodied. So
yeah. Dash fair. Dash fair. Dash fair. Absolutely fair. Let's see here. That's it for Aveline? Okay. It does learn. It has learned a few things about you. It is going to snap at Katie. Boom. And mace. And then it's going to...
I can't defend.
He missed.
Oh.
Missed. He missed.
You can't... Oh, JB's still there. I was really confused. Like, honey, you're around the corner. What are you doing?
No. I don't need to be there.
That's right. JB is right there. And then it's also going to use its reach and blast out one of its limbs past Katie and try to slam into Aveline.
I am going to use Sentinel.
If it hits?
And so, yeah.
Okay. It will hit.
Okay.
So you get your Sentinel attack.
Yeah.
It's going to do 12 damage to Aveline.
I will reduce that with my parry. So I will use another superiority die and reduce it by 1d8 plus 2.
Okay.
I would say dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Okay.
So that's reduced. What was the original? Sorry, damage?
Originally it was 12.
So I only take 6 damage now.
You only take 6. Go parry.
Or sorry, 4 because I rolled a 6 and it was plus 2. Sorry.
Okay.
And that was 3 damage.
3 damage.
I got a 1.
Duly noted. And last but not least, I need a Constitution save from our fighter.
$24.
God bless America. Okay.
In Aveline we trust, man.
Indeed.
Not always, but sometimes.
Some people all the time.
You know, I need to rethink this whole DC system for stuffs. What's the point of giving things really neat abilities if y'all keep making your saves?
Because someday we'll fail them all.
Have you seen the way we talk to people? Give us our good rolls when we get them, Rob.
Please.
And we only need them because we failed the one earlier, which got us into this mess.
Yeah.
I know.
Let us have the good rolls when they come.
Did you though? Is that how you got to this?
Natural ones, Rob?
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Speaking of natural ones, how's Katie doing?
Oh, my heart. All right.
And LK has to pick herself up from the prone.
I guess I better do this. Okay.
Red. But no, what I am going to do is I'm going to kill your little monsters. So I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
You've been sitting on that for a while, haven't you?
I don't like using my 3rd level spells just in case, but no. And so I'm going to target only the elementals, not Zari specifically. And actually, Zari is going to be within the circle of spirit guardians. Let me make sure that okay, it cast.
Yes.
And so like before, Katie is just going to close her eyes and open up her arms wide, and from basically from the center you have the little star-like creatures from Howl's Moving Castle, and they are just all like holding hands, dancing around with their spikes outward. But because it's a 15-foot radius, Zari is, and because we're 5 feet from one another, Zari is actually protected on the inside of it as well.
With the creepy chanting and everything.
Yes, with the creepy.
Love it.
All right,
But they're red instead of blue, so they look like little flames.
all right. 15-foot radius. So
Mhm.
5, 10, 15. Okay. Well, that's going to leave a mark. Wait, nope. Yes. Well. There. That's a little better.
That's what I was like, man, I should use that more often.
Yeah, that's going to be a thing. Well, you are
Yum.
concentrating, though.
But I also have a circlet, so.
Yes. Okay, so he gets to make a wisdom save? Because that's all
So
of your
it-
action, right?
Yes,
you're gonna
it
stay
does
there?
say the affected creature's speed is halved, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes damage. On a successful save, it takes half as much.
All right, roll your damage.
Okay.
Jeez.
So that is 17.
So that thing goes poof on the start of its turn. So that was easy.
Question, Rob. If Fukan is helping Katie, but she doesn't need it, obviously, can he use that help to deflect hits, or to take damage if somebody aims damage at her instead? Would that be a way that he can?
I will think on
be
that
helpful?
over the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I don't know.
Right.
The brute does nothing. Zari is going to take the disengage action and just back up. That's her move. She has no dog in this race at this point. Helena is going to use her full move to come around over there on that side of the wall. And then scream
Helena,
again
you-
when nothing has changed visually. It's still a mess.
Useless meat bag.
Come on, Helena.
She's an academic. What do you expect
We're
her to do?
ditching her after this, right?
She studied magic. She helped previously.
Did she? In
Yeah,
combat?
just ages
Yeah.
ago.
She
With the
casted like
gnolls?
some cleric spell or something, I thought.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
were dying.
Alright.
From
We
the
rescued
gnoll.
her from the gnolls originally.
Oh, she did.
and
have a
then
healing
she,
spell.
Yeah.
She did. Oh well.
She's not
support
completely
class,
useless. Come on.
Helena, support class.
She just spent the last 4 hours digging what she thought was her own grave. She's had a rough day.
Oh
But
my
she
god,
also
we're
said
being
it was really
attacked
easy.
by
We've
dead
all
people's
had rough
ashes.
days, Helena.
One just went poof, and Katie is now inhaling dead people. How do you think she's feeling?
Speaking of how people are feeling, how's Sam doing?
Fantastic. I will pop my little head out of this area here, and Mr. Freezy again. Hopefully that works. Does a 13 hit?
On the big guy? No.
Okay. Try again. Does not hit either, so offhanded crossbow.
This'll do it.
16. Okay.
Put down your damage.
A whole 2. I feel
Whole 2.
great about life. And then JB will punch this
on?
thing again. For sure. Hopefully. It's a +6 to a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 to hit will absolutely hit.
Sweet. An 8 + 3 for a whole 4 damage.
I'm
I
not
can't
overly
stand it.
impressed.
Okay, well, that oh, I can move some more, right? Can I am short. Can I duck behind this table? It's like slab right here.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll work for me.
And I would like to look over my shoulder at Zari and just say coward, and then turn back and face these things.
Okay. Okay. How's Sib doing?
Trying to find my unmute button. Trying to figure out if I had anything that would do more damage than attacking it with arrows, but I don't think I do. So I hit it. Oh, I don't hit it. It's 17. I don't know. Does 17 hit?
17 hits.
Hey! And 11. And then second shot is, and I'm just hitting the big guy.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit or is that too
15
low?
hits. Give it damage.
All right. Oh, man.
And the mark.
Yeah. 8.
And that's that. Boom.
Woohoo! Yes!
Boom. And the ash just sort of crumbles back down towards the ground where it sort of lays on that dirt concrete floor in the just in a spread puddle. Giving you a moment to not breathe dead people.
Oh no, the minute that they're going down, Katie is starting up. She's not stopping. She's moving her way out.
All right.
Okay.
Unless are we ending for the
No,
night?
we're getting the heck out of here.
We can get the heck out of Dodge.
Oh, right. 5 more hours, Rob. We'll be done in 5 more hours.
I just say because I know that you have a trip tomorrow, so.
Yeah.
Rob's processing. Rob's thinking.
We can always save it for next time.
Yeah.
It's a good ending.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, no,
I just
no,
didn't
no.
realize.
No. This is good. This is good. This is very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Katie finishes her attack and she's going to start to move towards the exit. With that spirit guardians following her as she goes, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
And so that swirling circle is going to radiate.
And she is
around
just
her.
glaring and daring anyone. And she's hoping that everyone is like reading the memo of like, hey, maybe stick in the little magic circle thing.
Oh, for sure. Me and JB.
I'm gonna have Fukan go over and just shove Helena into the circle.
Yeah.
He's just gonna push Helena.
Yeah.
It's his
Well,
job
as he
now.
starts to do that, Aveline sees it and just takes her and like carries her over her
Yes.
shoulder and like, all right, we're
Fireman
not
carry,
dealing with
yeah.
any of this.
Helena take a nap.
Fukan will just help you then.
Helena's
Yeah.
picking up some speed. She's doing okay. She was just a little
Yeah, she's
freaked
on
out.
Aveline now.
And you start to make your way up, and as you head up the hallway through the chapel, you watch as the other members of the tribe basically back until they come around the corner away from you and effectively block off access to part of the underground.
Are they funneling us out?
That depends on your point of view.
Well, is
I mean,
this where we
I'm
came
heading
in?
out the way that I'm going
Yeah,
out.
you came in
Yeah.
this way, and they're blocking off this section.
Yeah, we're interested in going out.
Can I, is it possible for me to do a quick Arcana check as we walk around the corner? Like, am I getting crystal vibes down there? Convergence crystal vibes?
No.
Okay.
However, as
Oh, no.
everyone starts to move, JB is like right there, and for a moment is caught up in themselves, caught up in the excitement of the escape. He turns when he realizes something's amiss. And that for a moment, Sam has not caught up with you. As you all start to move, Sam's going to feel a very firm hand on the back of her collar and then be thrown around to face Zari. Your word will get all of you killed. I am not a coward, and I will die to ensure you pay for that. Get out of my sight.
Drama queen. Didn't see you doing much fighting.
Oh, hang on.
I don't see this because I am behind her.
I'm going to do that really quick. Because that could change things. I just want to be sure we're in agreement that that's what you want to do.
I mean, I'm not fighting her. Is that what you think
Well,
I'm?
you just goaded her into an attack action. If you want to, we can do that, but I just want to be sure that's your choice. Or is Sam going to have that moment of like, I should take the better part of valor here?
Just say you do you, man, and walk up. Like, I'm not trying to goat them. I'm just, you do you, whatever, dude.
Okay.
Like, okay.
Okay. Cool beans. Cool beans.
Does Katie hear that? Katie hear her say that?
Oh, you'll definitely hear Zari's shout. And you'll see Sam not so rapidly scrambling to catch up with all of you.
And so what did she say again? Sorry. That
She will kill her for calling her a coward.
Okay. So Katie is going to, hearing that, turn and stare Zari down and say, just because the truth hurts doesn't mean you get to bitch about it. And then she's going to turn and walk.
Okay.
Did we all just slow down and we're just strutting out of here now instead of?
I'm fully like walking backwards because I'm not turning my back on this biatch.
Also, Aveline is definitely like back of the line. She wants to make sure, like, usually I feel like they kind of sandwich.
Yeah, they usually do. And you got Fukan back there too.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Sounds good. And you make your way out. And we'll have to pick up with what happens when you escape up the stairwell next time. A good scrap, some good role play. I think it was a pretty good session.
I did not think we were going to make it out of there.
I didn't think we were going to be done by 10.
They just let us leave because
I guess that was the trial.
Apparently that was the trial.
The trial by combat. Maybe.
All right.
You can
We'll
ask when they
see.
track you down later in greater numbers.
I'm sure they will. We'll be ready. We'll have all
Is this their most numbers? Is this not their? Okay, never mind. I don't understand what just happened, but sure. I'm very confused.
It's all good. It's all good. An emotional roller coaster this week, I feel like.
A little bit.
It's not been our worst one, but it was still good.
Wait, 3 generations? Is that how that works? Is that how that works? All right, we ready to go around?
Yeah.
All right, NLK, kick us off. You know the drill.
Hello. Yes, I am NLK or Night Late Night. You can find me here on Twitch. But tonight I played Katie or Katizar, who cannot freaking roll above a 10 when it really matters. And I should never use the Book of Fate because she always rolls worse. Just shouldn't do it.
I don't think the Book of Fate has ever helped you.
I think at the very beginning of season 1, I think 1 did. And then that was it. That was my 1. That was Katie's 1. Never again. So now I'm like, nah, man, it's just it is what it is. I'm not using it anymore.
Fair. Tiffany, you're up.
Hi, I'm Tiffany, or TS, and I played Sevalia, and she didn't piss Evelyn off this week, so it's a win. You'll see me the next time Rob runs, which is which is in like 2 weeks, right?
I'm sorry, I've got a lot going on. Star moments.
Oh, right, Star moments.
Can I have an anti-star moment? Because I think we all know what that one was.
It only counts as a wish if I can control it.
Oh, no, I mean, not a wish. That was just like a black star moment instead of a star moment. It was a black star moment.
I think you should take
I will say, though, like, the snarky remarks from Sam were great. They were really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Katie's speech was good, though.
I know, that was the thing.
Wish that would have
like,
that was
if
great.
Katie's speech had like actually worked, I would have been like, because I was stumbling
So
and I was
good.
like, it just came out as
good.
well as like I wanted it to, and then just the dice were like, so.
And I think Zara's reaction to it was good, as if it had worked, and then it was the only other guy going, boo! I was like, oh.
That worked.
I think that was a star, because that was really good.
Cool. Pond?
Just reaching for my unmute button is a little further away than I anticipated. Hi, everyone. I'm that other Pond. I was playing Aveline tonight. My star of the night was just it sounds almost cruel, but I was also willing to die on this hill until you said you rolled the 2 19s on it. But the ash being not undead, I was like, what? And I was like ready, like I was like, I'm also gonna die on this hill. But then it was just a high roll. But
NPCs did pretty good tonight. Even the ones that I put out there on the table, just because that's like hold person, I feel like I have to roll out there because it's such an all or nothing. That one's rough. Yeah. It was I was on character. That said, remember, you still don't know what that thing could have done to you because none of you failed your save against it. Just want to put that out there. And you're not wrong, Willie Nelson. You're not wrong. Sam.
Hey everybody, I'm Barely Molly. I played Samantha Metal and JB.
Right, Molly.
Wait, what?
You're right. I just, for some reason, my brain looked at you and went, oh, that's Sam.
Well, I mean, is there a difference really? A star of the night. We finally got to see Katie's spirit guardian. This is like the first time you've used the spell, right?
No,
I think
she
it's
used
the
it once
second
before.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we used it. Was it at the mall?
I think it was in the mall with the Knolls.
Oh.
Yeah.
I fully blanked on that.
A lot happened in that fight.
It was either that or when you fought the last Forge God thing. But I think it was the Knoll. I think it was the
Yeah, because normally I would use it when we have multiple people instead of
right.
When Mom calls in the spirit guardians, you know the crap got real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I will say too that before we got into combat and we were just running like kids off leash and Katie was running behind us just like no. Wait. Yeah, that was pure beautiful mom energy that I enjoyed thoroughly. That was very good.
Cool. And my name is Rob, aka Lantern Noir. I got to be everybody else. My star for the moment is, as always, getting this group together. It's always fun to see how they handle things. I personally really enjoyed the heavy interplay about what to do with the situation they were in. Up to and including the, should we just punch on? No, we can't. Maybe we should. It was really neat to watch everyone in character dissect the fact that they they truly did not spend any time in the last 2 weeks coming up with a plan. And I respect that because it's best done at the table.
I thought we were gonna have more talking. You didn't, but you also liked our Santa idea, the oiled Santa idea. That was a good one.
I did.
Listen, you gotta tell me,
Well,
if
Chad
I had
did.
catapulted myself as reduced up a chimney, would that have worked?
It might have to be tested
You were welcome
later.
to try.
But if a good roll, would I have lived?
We'll never know.
The world will never know.
I think like so many things, it depends on how the landing goes.
Well,
abso-stinkin-lutely. All right, I'm going to put that in to chat. Remind everybody that we are wrapping up the Kickstarter soon, and it's been a really great run, and we're excited to keep playing this game with everybody's support, as well as adding things like the additional artwork. I did have multiple moments tonight where I looked at the amount of stuff I'm trying to manage and thought, oh yeah, and I'm going to start doing reaction art on top of all of this. Because I need more buttons to push while I'm trying to run this game. Yeah. What could possibly go wrong? But I think I've got a plan to make it go really smooth because I am very much looking forward to bringing these out when the time comes. That's not what I wanted to pull out. So we should find a place for you all to go to hang out after all of this. We had a lot of fun tonight. Where can we send y'all off as we wind this down and wrap this up? I have a few friends that are up and doing different things. I think we need something a little bit zen. I feel the zen. And let me just make sure she's still going. Yep, she just got up and running. We're going to drop in on someone new I met, Cupid Kate. And she is currently playing a game called Stray. And if you haven't seen it, this is the kind of zen one approaches now. We come from these emotional highs, and you're going to get to watch her play a cat. Because that's what one does. When you need to be zen, you think like a cat. So thank you all for being out here tonight. Thank you to everyone that's been supporting us. Massive thank yous to Dave, as well as Pon for resubscribing and for the cheers. It has been a lot of fun. And we will see everybody back here in 2 weeks. Do track the channel in the evenings at least once. I will take advantage of my unlimited data and the $10 to activate it while I'm in Europe to do something while we are over there. I don't know what that is. It'll probably involve a kitty K. It might even involve a teenager. We'll see you all then. Otherwise, we'll be back in 2 weeks for more of these 4 amazing goddesses of roleplay. We'll see you all next time. Till then, stay safe.